Charlie! I have to take that away from you?
No.
All right, come on.
Oh.
Check, check, check. All right, well.
Ugh. Dies.
Dies. Well, that's the wrong camera.
Skill issue.
We're streaming. I'm going to be upgrading this mining rig on this video.
Do we turn off the fan?
Yeah, you can turn that one off. There, you know how? No, he doesn't know how.
Their button somewhere. Oh.
If you can hear the AC, it has to be on while we're mining. And I got a remote, so I'll turn it off when I'm not mining, so you can hear better. But that's what this stream is about, upgrading this mining rig. You got your phone so you can monitor stream?
Yes.
I have to make you a moderator. This is my first ever stream. I have to tell my phone, yes, that was me that signed into my things.
Where the frig did I put it?
And this is a card that I got in the mail from eBay today. So it's a, come on brain, 5700 XT, that's right.
I know I bring it. Currently having skill issue. I forgot where I put it.
It's in there.
Okay.
How do I find the URL to my stream? I'm wearing a wireless mic, so you can probably hear me talking to my son while he's looking for his phone. This is my first ever stream, so bear with me for a second. And later on when I edit this, I'm going to see if I can put chapters so you can skip the different parts. How do I go? I'm in YouTube Studio. Where's the URL to my stream?
It doesn't show up. Meet the belt. Hello, belt.
How do you get it?
Just go to the YouTube thing.
The regular YouTube app?
Yeah. Don't you just love it when it isn't loading? Isn't loading? Yes.
Don't you just love it when it doesn't loading?
Wait, is that the red? Oh. She's gonna say gaming in the chat. Just have
So, all right, now that I'm in this app, where do I go to get the URL?
Yeah.
There we go. So,
Gotten 400K. What?
I hit the 3 dots. There's no share, so I can get the URL. There it is.
Not that. Skill issue.
Copy link. All right, now shameless self-promotion time.
Let's go.
Go on my Facebook and the Twitters and all of the things.
Make me a Discord mod, please.
Hey, can you share me on Discord since we're already on the same servers?
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of a good thing. Why? At everyone's streaming.
I'm currently streaming live on YouTube with my son, period. I'm upgrading my hashtag Ethereum, hashtag cryptocurrency, hashtag
Isn't that called a tweet
mining,
bag?
hashtag rig, hashtag AMD, hashtag NVIDIA,
Hashtag
and there's
Intel Core i Celeron.
Intel Core i Celeron.
That's not a thing, but oh god, it's the post server. It's so much.
Post. Turn this monitor on. We need to see things.
Man, I don't want to see anything though.
Check.
That's the worst. It's. I don't know why I said gaming in chat, but I did. So that's a thing. You're not a part of this camera.
No, don't tag random people.
Tag at everyone.
Don't you hate when you go to tag somebody and then the list changes right as you tap it?
Yes.
Wrong person.
You see a post frame. Okay, you finally disappeared.
No, I don't want to put on Instagram because
this is where
links don't work on Instagram. Thanks. So he's got me on Discord.
This probably won't get you any traffic, but it's worth the thing.
Yep.
Because, how many people are online? Offline 16.
I want to do a tweet. Let me write a tweet.
Why is nobody that actually watches
Paste.
my videos on?
Well, we might not get any viewers because this is my first time ever streaming, but maybe they'll watch it later and I'll have hopefully chapters in there.
There's Uno viewer.
Oh, we have a viewer. Really?
Yeah, I think.
So I'm going to go to my YouTube thing so I can monitor the chat because I'm done self-promoting.
Did you make me a Discord mod? Man!
Well, how do I make you a mod in here? Long press you?
Oh, that worked.
Add moderator. All right, he's now a moderator, so all of you not watching this stream right now better not spam. All right.
EA Sports in the chat.
EA Sports, it's a game.
Make sure to not stalk the... Here I is! Yes.
What's up, the IT guy?
Here I is, Grammar 100.
Close my mining software. Oh, look at all that hex code. It's just so garbager.
It's even garbager.
I'm gonna edit my mining thing, put a pause in there,
You should probably...
and shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down.
Yay. Delete the iPhone. Put the Android on it.
Then I have to tear all of this apart. And to make it so... Oh, the IT guy, since you're the only viewer right now, how's the audio sound right now? I'm trying out a new wireless mic.
Does it sound dusty?
Does it sound dusty or does it sound crusty? Because the AC's on.
I'm just using this wireless charger as a phone stand.
He's just chilling while his miner's digging. He must have set up his miner recently.
He set it up 12 seconds ago.
Well, or maybe upgraded it because I'm always doing. That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm just gonna unplug it so I can just plop it down somewhere.
So, how do I start? I got this new mining case. That I'm
okay,
gonna be using.
That's good. Phone moment.
A friend of mine, the same friend that sent me some CPUs to try in the computer that we're actually streaming with right now, he got this mining case. So we're gonna try it because it can hold up to
145 millihashes is, I'm assuming, what his can do.
144.9 mega hashes. How many cards is that? I'm guessing 5. Tell me if I'm right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad estimate. Depends on what cards it is, though.
Here I am, and I don't have, well, I have this. I need better clippers to get these scissors, I guess.
Hey, Dot.
Hey, Dot, I didn't get the things.
You need to get your famous Toledos that you don't have. I like that it's not even pointed to me.
I'm probably going to suicide these scissors doing this. And, oh, I need to turn my monitoring software off.
So it's 5 plus 1 fake GPU.
So you guys can probably hear me while I'm walking in the other room because I have this software that will turn. Okay, it's shut down now.
I can't tell if this is actually working or not.
Okay. Tear it apart.
Do it. What are you going to be adding to this nugget now?
Well, I've got the 5700, right?
Yeah.
Where'd I put it? Right there. You can hold it up for the camera.
It has at least a gigabyte of GPU power.
At least it's got 8 gigabytes of memory. And it's a 5700, and I should get at least 55 mega hashes out of it. And I also have this other 1660 Super that I'm going to be selling soon. But I'm going to be using this, as well as this, to prove the concept that a non-mining motherboard can do 8 cards.
Hacking.
Because hacks. I mean, you're the guardians of those.
I will spy on the 1650 and invade its personal privacy.
5 plus integrated graphics processor. Oh,
It's
probably getting like
definitely
5 to
GTX.
9 or something from that.
Dusty.
He says clearer than the last stream. So that means these mics are really good.
Yeah.
Because so he's probably talking about the stream that was on your channel.
Obviously. It kinda was. There kinda wasn't a stream last time.
Yeah, this is my first stream on my channel.
It's almost like it was for your first stream.
And at least I have one viewer, because most people stream the first time might not get anybody, but it's like YouTube's algorithm or whatever.
My Firefox froze again. Skills.
Yeah, that's a skill issue. It's probably plugins.
This 700 extensions.
Right. I did that once back when I first adopted Firefox. I had too many things in it.
I think I have like 3 extensions on Chrome or something.
Now this is a PCI Express adapter, if I can get an angle on it. So you can plug 4 GPU riser cards into it. Can't really see it now. You'll see it better. I might as well just unplug it. I used to not unplug it because I want my cards to enumerate the same order.
Good.
But we're doing a whole different setup today, so there it is. And I'm going to see if maybe I've catching myself saying that a lot in my videos, and I'll put text on the screen that says IMUNUH, I-M-U-N-U-H. But I'm going to see if I can get 2 of these working in there.
That would be an epic gamer moment.
Epic gamer moment.
How thick is the power supply in this one?
Currently, it's got an 1800 watt weird Chinese mining power supply. It looks like yellow spaghetti mess.
Let me catch it in 4K. Ooh, nice. Look at that.
Oh, it breaks my heart to tear this down. So much work to get it up.
And so much less work to break it in half. Okay, hello, Buff Master Noob.
Buff Master Noob's on the channel?
Yeah.
On the stream? Oh, that's cool.
You stumbled on this because you got pinged on Discord mod.
He's funny sometimes, but sometimes he spams as well. So I'm watching you. He's the moderator. So this is a Zotac
It literally
1660
does.
Super.
Yeah. Now Roblox literally just has a page and it's just a JPEG if it's being broken.
The master at noob, of course. He's self-admitted one.
Yeah, I'm a master at noob too, especially with most game.
With most game. So, Buff Master Noob, what we're doing
is he's going to hit this sub button. Yay.
Is that I'm upgrading this mining computer to see if I can run 8 mining cards or 8 GPUs off of a standard motherboard. It's not even a mining motherboard. I've been running 6 on it for a few months.
It's a skill issue motherboard.
No, it's not.
Man.
Apparently I lucked out because I had a friend telling me that B450 was really good at mining. B450 chipset, by the way, which is an AMD chipset. It has nothing to do with the motherboard manufacturer. Come out!
I'm gonna play Minecraft mods. Okay.
What is this card? This is an RX 5700 Mech OC from MSI. They have a lot of different models that are called Mech, and their shroud looks the same on all of them. I'm gonna run out of space. Just give these cards to Charlie to manage. That's a good idea.
Protect the cards. Like DankPods protects his AAAs.
Oh, he's gonna play Minecraft mods while he watches the stream. That's cool.
Gonna protect
and
his
he's gonna sub, yeah.
These are a lot more important than Pook cells, though.
Pook cells?
Yeah, that's a battery brand, apparently. Oh. They're still making them, even though they're forever old, I guess. Apparently.
Toss.
Man, you made it die from die.
I got more. Toss.
Why couldn't you just undo the thing?
Because they're zip ties, they only go in one direction.
Oh.
Once you tighten them, they won't loosen. That's the point of them. So
they don't just fall.
I've got a fuel line on my car that's held on permanently with zip ties that I built myself.
It sounds so sketchy, but it actually works. I mean, of course there's a weight limit, but...
Yeah, well, it's just a rubber hose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw that in your car. Just zip ties everywhere.
Under the hood. Well, what I'm talking about actually runs underneath the car all the way from the gas tank to the back. And here's another 1660 Super. But this one has Hynix memory, which is why I want to sell it, because it only gets 28 mega hashes.
Just have an alt PC that has that in it, even though that would be way more expensive.
Look at these fans, how I had them set up in this thing. So anybody watching this video just because they're curious or they want to have their own mining rig, really great way to have your fans blowing on your cards. Because look, these fans don't want to move. And I got these grills off of Amazon so that if I walk by, it doesn't pull in my shirt or something.
Your shirt doesn't need to die from cringe.
Yeah, if I wanted my shirt to die from cringe, I would get some cheesy slogan on it.
And Linus committed a sin. He touched a fan when it was spinning.
I think every geek has done that. But Linus should know better.
Yeah. You could actually hurt yourself.
I worked at a job once where we tested motherboards. That was the job. And I should have known better. And one time I reached over for something and my finger went into the fan. So imagine you've got a test bench, right?
Yeah.
And you got a motherboard, 3 motherboards laid out, all hooked into monitors so you can run tests on 3 cards at once, or 3 computers at once. And this one I have to cut because in order to get it in there, I had to. This is a Vega 56.
It's a thick boy.
But
man, your pliers have skill issue.
It's getting in the right angle at it. But anyways, I put my finger touched. Oops, my finger touched the fan, and like shredded the skin on the tip of my finger. And it took like 2 months to heal. It was horrible. So let's look at the card I just almost suicided.
At least it's not like a CPU, which would legitimately die if it fell on the floor.
Yeah, and this is like
if you blow on
the
the
Founders Edition or whatever you want to call it.
It's the fan edition.
ASRock made it, and you can see my tape on there where I tell myself which side of the BIOS switch to use.
What mod are you using? Is it the undefined?
Well, you mean BIOS mod?
No.
Oh. Here.
No, it is not. The 3070 is, which I'm pretty sure is in his main PC that he edits edits his videos with.
Yeah, that has a 3070 in it right now.
He's had these for months.
3070 video is being edited as, well, not as we speak, but I was editing it today. Still some more editing to be done. I already have the 3070 LHR video up. That's on my channel.
Okay.
And the non-LHR one that I'm mining with in the other room, that's the video that I was editing today. Still not done editing.
I heard all Founders Edition are non-LHR, so I plan on looking for those.
Well, no. NVIDIA, no. Because they actually put it in the GPU itself.
Lots of comments on it. That's good.
Yeah, Jessman 1985, yes. It was the Newegg Shuffle card that you probably saw that video on my channel. So maybe you saw the video where I won the Newegg Shuffle and what the card was yet, but there's another video I did where I actually tested to see if it would mine. It's actually mining more now because I'm using a newer version of NB Miner, which is able to get 73.5% of the full hash rate. And this version of NB Miner came out 2 days ago.
New moment.
This card right here is my best performer in here. It's a 5700 XT. Red Devil is the brand that makes it. And I have another 5700 XT that came in today.
Testing mod.
Will you hold that one up for the camera? The other one that came in today? The Gigabyte. To your right. That one. Your hand just touched it.
I did not notice the difference. Moment. Okay, so these are the new installers.
See, now the size of the card has nothing to do with the actual GPU itself. It's
mostly fan, to be honest.
The card manufacturer is basically just trying to do the best they can to make a sale of their product by giving it better features. Motherboard, this whole time the power supply is still on. I'm hoping it didn't fry anything. How I know the power supply was still on was because
LED.
There's an LED that just now turned off on the back of this GPU.
I don't even think you can mine Bitcoin with GPUs anymore.
I don't think so. You can run NiceHash, which basically I don't run because they take a little off the top. And what they do is they figure out the best coin to mine with your card, and then they pay you in Bitcoin because they do the conversion on their end. But converting one coin to another in any exchange has a transaction fee. So I just mine straight of Ethereum. I might have to use NiceHash someday, but not today because I can still mine Ethereum.
I'm rocking out my 1660 Ti and got my daughter and rocking old 77 and 70. That little 7770 still running like a champ though.
So is that an NVIDIA or an AMD card, the 7770?
I don't think it's an RTX because I don't... Do they have numbers that go that big?
The funny thing is that they'll start over. They'll make the number small again after a few years.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, did they have big... NVIDIA, okay.
There is going to be an awkward thing with this case, though, because I do not have integrated graphics.
So when there's like a 7000 series RTX card, it's just gonna go down to blank.
Blank.
It's just gonna be like JTX or something.
Well, why they changed from GTX was to RTX is because of ray tracing.
Yeah.
Radeon. Okay, Radeon, huh?
Same thing, /S. Okay, it was your card.
I'm trying to find the easiest way to get this power supply out.
Yeah, I know, like the what the 1660 Ti is, sorta.
What I'd like to have for my editing rig, actually, is a 3080 Ti.
That would be nice. You need the Win 6 Newegg shuffles for that, though.
My last card was a 1080 Ti.
Stop screaming, Master Noob. Do you see, like, the plastic doing a thing? Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
It just died.
The plastic was broken already.
Oh.
I don't care.
That's why he's screaming so much. He's scared of the future. Because he predicted that.
All right, so do you remember what we talked about, Charlie? What's the current plan for the use of my 1080 Ti?
Oh yeah, so probably next year early we're gonna make a PC for me, and we already have most of the stuff we need. I'm pretty sure we just need a motherboard. Like, there's a case for the mining that was from this. Yeah, it changed quite a lot. This is just a generic airtight case, basically. It doesn't have the best circulation, let's say.
Yeah, I have a case, an NZXT, but it's a weird
Isn't it like
negative pressure case.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the most popular ones.
It is.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to put it together, because you're supposed to have a 2-inch gap in the front, and if you put fans there because you think that's where fans go, then it doesn't get enough airflow. The fans go on the other side of the plate. Where did I put down the pliers that I was snipping everything with? Did you see?
No.
I'm always doing this when I'm working on stuff.
Just search up generic PC case and you'll probably find it.
The other problem with the NZXT case is that they don't use standard sizes for all the screws on everything.
It's just cheap and stuff.
You get their bag of screws that come with the case. No, they're not cheap screws. They're just the wrong thread. Thread pitch and stuff.
The generic, that it is. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than other ones. I mean, it doesn't need to be a mega card, but still. That's why it's so popupopular. Even with all of its 1,000 flaws. Oh, interesting. I am selling a computer with a Ryzen 7 1800X. Okay, so that sounds...
He says the plan for the 1080 Ti is to send it to him. He'd probably mine with it and be like, screw that, it's 250 watts at 45 hash. Why do I have this?
Garbage.
There's my clear CMOS button.
No, I'm annoyed that my Minecraft... Dang it. But I thought you were screaming at the projection. It makes it sadness.
It makes it sadness.
Shut up, phone. You're not a part of this scene. I need all the hash ASAP. Good.
Yeah, all the hash before Ethereum's not mineable anymore. Why do you think I'm doing this?
Yeah, isn't it worth like $4,000 redos right now?
Yeah, it's 4,300 today.
Oh, glob. I think a year ago it was like 400. Like, I saw a chart on Google and it just spiked up so quickly.
Yeah, he's yelling at his Minecraft.
This is the dumbest thing ever. Why? Minecraft. I thought you said Minercraft for a second. I'll PM my address. Haha. give IP address. For some reason, like I just called the number of, like on a furniture thing, because I went to IKEA to look at desks, and I just called it its IP address. I need to know its IP address to find it, and of course it wasn't there. Thanks.
If you ever work help desk, Charlie, God forbid you ever have to ask a standard user for their IP address. Like just getting them to type IP config is the hardest thing ever. Because I say it this way. I say, all right, I'm going to give you a command. I mean, let alone how hard it is to command line open. You know, because they tell you there's nowhere to type at the start menu. And I said, just type the 3 letters. I said it'll go where it needs to go. Just type. So they finally get the thing typed. They finally acknowledge that it says command line and they can click it and it opens a thing. And then they start rattling off everything it says on the screen. I know what it says. I know what it says. Stop talking, ma'am. You know. Now I need you to type a command, but before I say it, please keep in mind that a lot of people think I'm saying letter T as in Tom. There is no letter T as in Tom. Another tip is that it is an abbreviation. I'm about to give you a thing that is an abbreviation of Internet Protocol Configuration. And you just type I as in indigo, P as in Paul, config. And without fail, they type IT config.
I made my own annoying malware. It's harmless, but very annoying. Yeah, I saw you stream it. It's ridiculous.
What, buff?
Like, it says, yeah, it says, hello, you are idot.
Hold this for a second.
Man,
I'm gonna run and see if I got a short and stubby screwdriver. Ow! Tripping over shit.
Skill issue. Man, I want to put it on the 7th shelf though.
Well, Charlie talked.
I need to watch the video that the
Does the microphone
so-called Indian guy.
work through the basement floor? Tell us in the
Hello
comments.
guys, welcome to my tutorial. Today we
Why
do
toss my
make
tools around?
the gun happen.
Oh, I found a stubby screwdriver.
If I knew how low. I'm pretty sure you would have to be on the same what is it called?
That is not a good
The
place for
same
this.
building. I don't think you can just like type in /user blah 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 and it's like 45 minutes away. That doesn't work. It's remote, but it's not that remote.
Yeah, I am putting it right back on the cardboard. I'm just going down one shelf so that I can have room for a potential 3rd mining rig up here. That's a response to the IT guy.
Like I would say, I would make a video called when you install Minecraft for free, be like. I doubt it would even yell at you to say it's malicious content because it basically just rickrolls you.
What rickrolls you? His game?
No, it's a thing that he made, I guess. I worked for Minecraft. Okay. Ooh, there's stuff and things on the bottom. Why is there a hair of the screw? That's illegal.
Probably my hair from when I changed the cooler on it.
Man.
And then changed it back.
Skill issue. Ooh, you got a big thing. It's almost like I already noticed that.
What? Oh, there's still one screwed into the riser.
Not into the rising, into the riser. My word do no makes sense. I didn't see your short thumbnails and they're so blurry. It looks so weird sometimes.
Hey, if guys don't have this on your mining rigs, get it. or even your regular PC, you find the clear CMOS jumper on the motherboard, which is right here, and then you get one of these wires which is like a DIY power button for a computer, and plug it in so you can clear the CMOS just by clicking that instead of having to deal with the jumper.
That is convenience 100.
It's so much convenience it can't level up anymore.
Yeah. The only way it could be more convenient if it was on a button, if there was a button on this fan that just did that.
Some motherboards have a, not these days, but back
in your day.
only like 5 or 6 years ago, there were some motherboards that had a clear CMOS button on the outside and you'd push it. I didn't like that. I like having a button on the motherboard, like right here, so that you can reach in the case and hit it. But on the outside, it's too easy to hit it when you're trying to do something else. And they basically replaced that with BIOS flashback.
It's flashing back to a past of memories. Oh, there's a rickroll on the QR code. No, it's not. Imagine if they just put a rickroll QR code on the GPU. That would be funny.
Hey, it's a QR code on my brand new GPU. I'm so shill, I'm gonna scan it to myself and
it
show
says
myself.
go to u.be. It's like, oh snap. And then they don't, and it's like, this is just gonna be a tutorial, right? Then they just get rickrolled.
You know what? I should install an SSD in here. Even though I don't have it prepped yet.
I thought there was already an SSD.
Yeah, well, I'm using a
for that-
SATA SSD to mine with. While I have this torn apart, I should just throw in this one NVMe one that someone sent me so I can clone over to it later. Not on this stream, but...
Shut up, phone. You're not a part of this scene.
Yes,
What?
it is. Is it notifications or something?
Why would that sound so... Shush.
I have... Oh, there you go. I had an extra screw. Now I found out where it went.
Gear S2. Okay. DS F2.
You don't have to mute it. It's fine.
It's not a part of the scene.
He worked for his Minecraft. Alright, 3. What are we doing next? Oh yeah, SSD. Not that bag. And I need the motherboard box to have the SSD hold down screw.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
What the fuck?
Should I just call him the improper name?
B450 Pro A Max. Toss.
Hallucimer is now in the stream.
Really?
Yeah. Just call him.
It's Hallucimer. Yes, I'm upgrading my mining machine.
I don't know why it's so funny, but I just...
Since you're just joining the stream, I had this as holding my motherboard, and I had all the cards hanging from here, and there's the fans that were cooling them, and I'm upgrading to that to see if I can run more cards. So I need...
Shaky camera moment. I know it's because you were positioning it, but shush.
Permissioning it.
Repositioning it. Why are there's so many cans? The Rainbow Space Princess didn't clean any of this.
She never got to this room because drama happened and the wizard attacked her and stuff.
Oh yeah, true. Attacked.
There's a character on my channel called the Rainbow Princess, And now we're both down here. I should adjust that camera.
They say Shiba Inu coins are on the rise right now. Are they?
Shiba coins? Maybe.
Dogecoin, by the way.
I'd Google it, and if it says it's a joke, you buy that coin at your own risk.
I think it's like worth $1 or something. I haven't checked in a while. Elon Musk has just been promoting it, I guess, and just spikes up the value for days.
What, Elon Musk is promote Shiba or Doge?
Doge. They're the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
I need to get on my TikTok and respond to somebody about Shiba.
I just call it Shiba. I'm assuming he's calling it Shiba because that's what the Doge is. A Shiba Inu.
Oh, so it's another joke thing.
I'm assuming. I think he has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have 6, right? 1, 2, 3,
I need the
4, 5,
ifixit.
6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, and
Get the I Break It toolkit out. There's a store that fixes phones and whatever. That's just called You Break I Fix. Good name. You're a wizard, Gene. He is. Rob helps me with my rig.
Go in there, M.2 tiny screw.
Midget screw moment.
This will free up my SATA SSD, which can be used to upgrade a laptop or something. There we go.
It's almost like you're plotting something. You're not plotting something.
Plotting? What?
You're evil.
Oh, I'm gonna need a full riser. Get out of the way.
You're not a part of this scene, not rubber bands.
I'm currently digging.
When you delete 1.17 and it's still there. That makes sense.
Thought I was going to have an APU show up, integrated graphics. So I do have a backup by 16
3080 97.88 mega hashes at 224 watts.
Not in that box.
2 different coins. Okay, 1 Doge and 1 Shiba. Shiba. Did I pronounce it right the first time? Could I just go on, what is it called? Yeah, Coinbase. The Coinbase. And open it. Why is there multiple things for the same thing? I don't want to go into the Samsung TV app. Why? Bloatware moments. I'm gonna go to Coinbase and see it.
Oh, it's up here.
No, don't.
Cool. I buy uphere fans. I'm gonna show this to the camera. The fans I buy for my mining rigs are called uphere as well.
Shiba and
I bought this
Doge
in
are separate.
2017 as like an emergency thing. I need to pick a NVIDIA GPU to be the _1 because if I'm ever modding the BIOS on an AMD card, I don't want to have to remove an AMD so I don't mod the wrong one.
Shiba Inu is basically worth nothing so far. Is Elon Musk gonna promote the heck out of this one too? How is the market cap already 14? Oh, that's the volume, that's why. 14 billion, geez.
Yeah, 2 different coins. Then it is the one that I Googled the other day.
Then there's a supply of 549.1 trillion. That's a lot. USD coin.
So the first thing I want to do is put away the ifixit kit so I don't screw it up.
Phantom.
And then I need the power supply, which is this
Dogecoin is not worth much.
giant mess of things.
Yeah, exactly. And it just immediately jumps.
What does? The price of something?
Yes. I'm also getting in the back. Tokens. That's what. I can't say anything today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you just post a picture and then the value will go up. It's like, shut up, Elon. Also getting BAT tokens, which you get with, and every now and then, if you look, you can send the BAT to your Coinbase. But I
got 12 at $9 for free. Not too shabby.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance and you can poke around it and we'll let you send the BAT to your Coinbase address, do it. Because who knows if they're going to keep using BAT in Brave, but if they stop, you can turn around and turn them into Bitcoin or something.
Or not Ethereum. You can turn it into 0.005. That is not anywhere close to what that... Isn't that like 75 cents each from what he...
I don't know what the value is right now.
Because he says he got 12 at $9.
Another thing, Halo, that you can do with your Coinbase is allow them to send you email alerts.
So it is 75 cents?
Can I finish?
Oh, yeah.
And when they send you email alerts, they can tell you when they have a new coin, and they have like a little tutorial video you watch, and then they pay you in that coin. I literally have a couple $100 worth of random coins just from watching the little tutorials. Who knows how much of that stuff I'm actually going to remember, lol.
Like, I saw you do one of them. I think you got like $5 just for like 15 minutes of work.
Yeah, but that $5 is worth more today than it was back then.
Or is it?
Or is it? Dun, dun, dun.
I tried the once time, but I tried the once time that they had a minimum requirement. I think I can do it now, though. Well, apparently somebody says that Bitcoin will go to $1 million.
Someday it will. I think Bitcoin...
In 2035.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin's one of the ones that'll stick around. It's like the Google of cryptocurrency, you know?
Yeah. Hasn't it already been out for like 9 years?
Yeah.
And originally, didn't a person spend $2,000 to get a pizza? I heard that story a while ago.
I did too. And now I'm thinking that I need to put fans in this before I put it over there.
Oh, it's almost like it's a good...
It's almost like it's a good idea.
Jinx!
Jinx! So if anybody's building a super cheap computer or even a mining rig, uphere fans come in this really generic box.
Uphere fans.
Yes. Up your fanny.
What?
It's a 3-pack and they're not RGB or anything.
Dies from not RGB.
And it says you stick it up here.
That sounds weird.
Now I wonder what kind of freaking screws they want me to use.
I was playing some big games on my phone for Blig? I was playing Blig games on my phone for Bitcoin frags, but they don't pay out enough. I'm assuming it's actually Blig games.
Yeah, not a typo. Just a ridiculous word.
Yeah, that's not something that is on the other key. I forgot.
So if I put the fans this way, it's going to have the cable go up and it's going to interfere with the GPU.
Standard fan screws, Rob. Do it.
Oh, well, the upheres do come with standard fan screws. And
The upheres.
The upheres. The thing is, I love these fan grills for not getting your fingers caught in the fans.
Just says up here. I just noticed that.
This whole time? You didn't realize I was being for cereal?
The up here's. Why? That's so bad.
Do you see the screwdriver up there?
Rob is in his natural habitat.
Do you see the screwdriver up there? Nope. I only have the little one.
Just flattened myself on the. What's it?
This not gonna give me enough leverage.
It's almost like it's midget small.
It's a midget screwdriver. I know I had zits. Oh well. Watch me find it later after I'm done putting in all the fans. I just like rage slap myself.
Just do this. You legit blinked when that happened. Human reflexes 100.
Got your fanny upgrade.
That's a dope fan. It's up here.
You see, this pulls the air towards the GPU.
Head empty, no.
Give me a random GPU so I can visualize. He's not even looking.
When you want it.
Oh, I need one with a riser on it.
Oh. This?
Ugh.
I got the thickest one possible, and I don't know why.
So it goes like that. And so the fan will be like that.
Yeah, I'm correct on it being up there.
Here, put that back. So I'm having the fans pull the air in this direction, pulling the air over the cards. So I'm not pumping heat into my house, but more towards the window, which is over there.
The IT guy has spoken. Finger fan.
Yeah, it's a finger fan because there's no grill. Oh, these standard screws are... I hate standard fan screws.
Put them up there.
No, not up there, up here.
All of these stupid company names. Like
Yeah, like Sid just got my shoes.
or some of your shoes. You have Vans, which got dad joke-icated because Optimus Prime was wearing Vans, like actual Vans.
The dad jokes and random things on my channels, my videos.
I forgot where I found that.
A roast video. I don't know if you've seen it though. Is it a roast of me? Oh, the picture of myself as a Karen. I gotta see that.
Then you gotta roast Hallucimer.
Yeah, Halo. You need to go see the video called the One Chip Challenge after the stream, where Charlie and I drew the One Chip Challenge.
That could have been such a good roast one.
Because we made fun of you just a tiny bit in that video, just before we ate the chips.
Ram moment.
But watch that video all the way through, because after we did the One Chip Challenge, he had a PC that his stepdad gave him, and we took it to the basement and we just kept burping.
Rob, mount the fans on the outside, not the inside. You did bad gaming.
Well, no, look. Give
me
that card again.
Give the thickums. Yeah.
Because I did this, right?
Yeah.
And now the fan is like butt up against. Oh, you're right. I need a niche. Thank you, person in the stream.
It was the IT guy. The IT guy has spoken. Correct.
So if I need the other screwdriver, then can you go in the kitchen drawer and get a different Phillips head?
the 4 one with things.
This case is not as fantastic as I thought it was now. I tried warning you 2 fans ago.
Okay, is this a good size?
Yeah, it's perfect. That's
And
the
it
joke.
actually has long, so you can do things.
And have torques.
And I tried warning you 2 fans ago. Epic fail.
Nah, really? I have to like bend over and somehow mount my fans
Why
by
did you
putting
make that sound?
screws through?
You said blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, cause I'm a penguin while I'm moving this, I guess. I don't know. The weird sounds we see in the cartoons we watch together, like Adventure Time, the Ice
Love
King
it, yes.
with his freaking penguin. What's the name of Ice King's penguin?
I forgot.
I forgot too. Oh my glob! I can't believe you forgot the name of a character that has no lines except wah, 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 wah.
That's the most important, not most important character.
Yeah, the most important non-main character person. It's not even a person. That's how cool he is.
How? I think I have it somewhere. I have it. Where is the file? Did I accidentally delete that one?
IT guy fixed a 20-minute tragedy, and Halo says, "I'm telling you, this one's funny, and it has plenty of Macaulay Culkin in it."
Yay!
Oh, good. Yeah, in case I do another Macaulay Culkin dream sequence thing.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, you guys, if you haven't seen my Macaulay Culkin video, it was me and Halo making fun of each other, and he made fun of me and said I looked like Macaulay Culkin, right?
Yeah.
So I did this video where Macaulay Culkin came to me in a dream because I was like laying in bed going, Macaulay Culkin, he's so strange and different and eclectic. He wears all those rings and stuff. And then I did the thing where I played that black and white movie from the first Home Alone movie on a TV, right? And I had to film that scene 3 times in order to put them all together. The first time was me
That's a beautiful
in bed being woken up by the TV playing it. And the second one is me walking out there. And the third one is I'm already out there. And I had to put them all together. Not only that, getting the exposure on my phone to show the TV was insane. And also to show me. So I ended up in the end, in editing, I had to crop out the TV with the Bezier mask and give it different levels so that you could see the TV and me. It was
He has to get to work, but he'll talk to you soon. He'll make sure to react. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check out your video as soon as I can because it's on my mind now. And also, go check out my one-chip challenge that I did with him. See you later, Halo.
Definitely be up later, so do the reacting at the time that you can.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Okay. Are you talking to him? Yeah. Yeah, because he'll be up, or he'll watch it during his break at work.
Yeah, it's not like it's a forever video.
Nah.
Isn't it like 12 minutes or something?
Yeah. It's one of my vlogs.
Bike upgrades, Revlog 49. When is the Revlog 50 coming?
Oh, I didn't do one this week because I had to finish The Wizard and the Rainbow Princess. I haven't even thought about what it's going to be about. And I'm thinking it might be when I actually started using the bike because I skipped a video on accident. I filmed this other one, but never edited it.
Oh yeah, the what? That... what? What was I trying to look for? Oh yeah, the one chip. I have the death chip. Okay, revlog hashtag 47. 3 weeks ago, and it's 17 minutes, but it's 12 minutes of butt hurt.
It's so funny. I don't want to spoil it for people.
Spoils it.
Why? By saying it's funny? That's not a spoiler. That's a promo.
I called it butt hurt.
Well, we didn't really have butt hurt because we're accustomed to eating hot stuff.
Yes, we did, because of how the spicy is.
It's literally eating the peppers themselves.
I wonder if it's done better if I just ate like 500 What's-its.
What's-its? What's-its not a food. It's a placeholder for not giving things a real name.
There were errors with the username. Username must be set first. Why is the password 700 characters?
This is my favorite tripod ever.
I see, because you're Yeah, I have one of those too.
Yeah, I got you one.
And also, I'm using a Yotech wireless charger as a phone stand. It's a Yotech?
I think I should figure out, actually, where the SSD and the power supply cables going to the motherboard go before I put it over there. No. No, I'll put it over there. Let's see. Let's get her done.
You're not a part of the... Or actually, you are. Never mind. You're not as much of a part of the scene.
You're not as much as a part of this scene.
Wait, you still are. It's taking up like 1/8 of the screen instead of 1/4. So not as much, but still a lot.
How it goes, it's...
Chair issue. That's a chair? No, the door is not a chair. What is my English today?
It's like trying to talk to a chatbot.
Didn't it say like, let's play I Spy?
A billion
I don't
times.
know what I Spy is.
Yeah, it was this chatbot I've been talking to on my Twitter.
I could probably make a chatbot better than that if I figured out how to make one. Like, then say it, then if thing equals, then that's inappropriate.
Oh no! Oh noes!
Flips
Let's
it.
see if anybody in the chat sees the problem that I see right now. These fans
barely any
are
airflow.
up against this.
Yeah, barely any friggin' airflow, you ding
But
ding.
Charlie saw it before I said it. So I'm going back up to the shelf I was at before.
Skill issue. Stop so. Oh, that's not self-promotion. Never mind.
Oh, my other up here fans are in the way.
The other up here.
Oh, there's my screwdriver.
Didn't
Up here.
Didn't notice it until like now, and it was just right in front of all of our faces.
Yeah, because it was up here.
One of the chatbots that aren't chatbots because they actually have English could have told us about that, but they want to be us have skill issue because it's funny. It's almost like that's how it works. I'm a chatbot today. I'm so sorry.
Toss.
I think my CPU memory is all ran out because of I was talking the English language, the other things.
You were talking the English language, the other things.
To the other things.
You sound like a chatbot again.
That was on purpose, though.
Toss.
Epic dead chat moment.
Toss.
Hey, saw this.
Ooh. Don't cut the wire.
Do it. Cut the wire.
Toss. Now, let me see. If
nice.
the Zotac would be a good card number one, or the Asus one, because I need to put an extra fan on it because it runs hot. So if I can run it, hang it somehow, and I should maybe zip tie the thing back on there to cool it.
Didn't BrainBot? I wonder why it's called brain. It just says I spy. I have a purple brain. I don't know why.
Oh, he's
And
talking
also-
about BrainBot on my Twitter. So
Oh.
if you want to see my conversation that's going on for a few days with this chatbot, my Twitter handle is @perrevolutions, and it was interrupting me when I was talking to a different chatbot. So I started picking on it instead. And that should tell you basically what's going on there.
Just make a video on it. Just like BrainBot talks to Replica or something. Or Uncleverbot.
Uncleverbot. That's the most perfectest name so far.
I should just make it a AI chatbot that's just called Idotbot. That kind of flows nice.
I could just have...
Thanks for saying nice, but it wasn't for that.
This card needs an extra fan on it.
Can I poke the HDMI cable for some reason? I don't know why I have this on me right now. Don't know why I have a sim rejector tool right now.
Isn't there a 1660 Super that does not have a riser thingy on it? Yeah, that one right there. The one that made you say, ugh.
That's not what it made me say. It was the other thing.
The other thing?
I talk to Homo sapiens every day.
It's my job.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
I talk to Homo sapiens every day.
It's like an old man does. Or a normal person. Or an everyone. Imagine that's just the first message.
It does it the usual way.
I do the talking the usual way. Be a really good learning experience to figure out how to code a chatbot.
I really think the dumb stuff that they say is rooted off of dumb stuff that the programmer put in.
It's on the purpose.
Most never single.
Grandma goes through the grandma door. Old man goes through the old man door. The fan goes to the up here spot.
Right. And that whole time I kept saying up here. You didn't know they're really called up here.
It's up there, not up there, not down here, not there. It's up there.
Up where? Up here. The official slogan.
Just call it up there.
Not up there, up here.
Just make like a 3D model of a PC for some reason, and the fans are up there. And shush! Instead of be quiet.
And it's spelled S-H-O-O-S-H. Shush! Shush fans. When you need to shush.
Then it just says the JTX 1645. My favorite. It's not even the... Or the RTX 3099. So random.
Oh my god, how do you do this? The one card that doesn't
you
go...
You get a shush card, or fan up here.
Alright, giant zip ties of massiveness.
It just has an arrow pointing up.
See? Giant zip ties of massiveness.
It just needs a arrow pointing up, even though, like, and it looks so weird when it spins around. Just up here.
But
and it's just pointing to the floor.
And I should have a GPU, not a GPU, a CPU coming in on Monday that has integrated graphics. Can you hold the other side of this GPU so it doesn't fall down while I'm putting the zip tie?
Man,
you're gonna make me do something besides talk?
how dare you?
You didn't tell me I had to be useful on this stream. Storms out.
Steals laptop. Even though it's old mine.
Oh, it's happy with only one of them.
Old mine? What? Old mine.
I better put 2 for security.
So you don't get a virus on it. This doesn't make sense. Hello, your GPU has virus.
Anybody else in the chat right now?
There's those 2. I tell you.
Do not like these. I hope they don't touch the fans. But I only need it to work till Monday.
So you're only working 8 hours that week?
Okay. This fan will not spin freely. See that?
You'll shred the thing.
It'll have skill issue.
No.
Don't.
Yeah, we need to cut the fans in half. Skill issue!
Toss.
Man, you made the GPU die.
Now where's the blue? Seeing if I have blue zip ties. They're
What is difference?
the length.
Okay.
I need 2 of the medium ones. I don't know where they are right now, so I'll just use 3 yellow or 3 orange.
Okay,
Oh, there they go. They're underneath.
skill issue!
No, it's a. Oh, those are super tiny. I don't want that crap.
They're the crap. Yes.
Maybe if I just send a zip tie through the mounting hole. Yep. And put this around that thing.
No cable. Oh, really?
Perfect. There's a zip tie
Shut up,
there,
phone.
another one there.
Her phone like the accessory. I'm at a stack of percent. Never mind.
Jene.
What's... What's it? Wireless charging pause. I'm aware of that.
I'm on my first live YouTube stream. Come hang out for a minute, dude.
Whom did you DM this time?
My friend Jahi's been on the channel a few times.
Okay. I remember he's been on the what is it called?
The internet?
No, Just Talking, yeah, Just Talking.
Yeah, he was on Just Talking a couple times.
It's the hallucimer videos on Just Talking for some reason. Roblox stock, yes.
I would do it Just Talking with Halo, maybe over Zoom or something.
I know, but there's a hallucimer related thing on Just Talking.
Huh?
Skill issue.
Speaking of skill issue, this zip tie.
See, this is Just Talking and there's a hallucimer.
Show me. Why are you holding at an angle so I can't see? Reacting to his reaction, part 3. Well, it's not just talking. It's just showing you.
Look.
I know, but it's not a just talking video.
Yeah, that's why I'm confuzzled.
It's just, it's algorithms and things showing you other videos.
What?
When you do a search on YouTube and it tries to find related things so that you stay engaged in the platform, come on, man. You're a YouTuber, you know these things.
But it's a playlist. It doesn't just randomly have things tossed into it.
Oh, you're looking at my playlist and I accidentally put him in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to remind me later to fix that.
It's gonna be like, what are you saying? Yeah, these are... Okay, let's see if these are all actually shorts.
Tell me if Jahi joins the stream.
Okay, Careful Gaming definitely is in here, but that's not the same. But Jahi did.
Well, Careful Gaming was on your channel too, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. So, hello Careful Gaming. I'm upgrading the mining rig. My second mining rig.
I guess I'm not careful.
Quit using that as a stand. He's over there fumbling with this charger stand that I use while I'm teleworking. And I don't have room for shenanigans because I got all these tools and things out right now.
It doesn't need to be stabbed by a screw or driver.
By a screw or driver.
It doesn't need to be murdered by this today. Can you see it? Not this. No.
Alright, GPU has power. It's plugged all the way down over to there.
Sauce.
I got video cord plugged in. Where's the power cord? Do the first test.
It's in a planet. What? Fans were thinging up right now. Okay, that's not going to be loud at all. Slash S.
Well, the fans aren't even plugged in yet.
I know.
But I'm already seeing a problem. Oh, here we go. Now we got output.
Pro Series.
Oh, I didn't plug in my SSD yet. Where are you at? Drive of the solid states?
It's a drive that is real. It's solid. That's good. I don't want a liquid drive in my PC. What am I...
What are you saying?
I don't want a liquid...
That joke needs more work.
I want a liquid drive in my PC. Not a solid one. Not a gas one. A gas one. How would that even work?
So guys, all I'm doing right now is getting my SSD off of my old open air mining case. I'm sorry I'm on the floor where you can't see me.
You're not a part of this scene.
Yeah, it's not a part of this scene.
Actually, I can kind of see you, but there's a chair.
Got it.
So can't. And I'm sadness because of that. Skips during 5 seconds. It's basically just my terrible grammar with you actually doing thing.
Yes, with me actually doing things.
That's a good idea with the riser cable. I didn't have that option when I had to use a riser cable.
Wait, is that IT guy?
Yes.
All right. Where's...
Oh yeah, it's the cable thing. Why do you just have random crappy keyboards in here?
Because you always need a wired keyboard as a backup. Always. Never not have one. Yeah, because then you'll have weird stuff like computers on and you can't see stuff on the screen because it doesn't detect the keyboard. Or you can't get into safe mode or some other random annoyance. SATA power. Oh, I need SATA cable now. Power. Now I have to hunt for Red October.
So like you mean always have a keyboard with the least dongle moment, or like an actual cable?
An actual cable, because sometimes even the dongle is weird. But this GameSir keyboard seems to be decent.
GameSir. All of these company names. Okay, this one is at least a gigabyte.
I'm going to show you this keyboard brand. It's Sir.
God.
GameSir. Sir. GameSir. And it's got a Wi-Fi, not a Wi-Fi, a 2.4 gigahertz dongle.
Yes, I love my Wi-Fi dongles. These aren't actual nuggets, but that has an ancient port on it. Who uses it? Am I allowed to spy on these?
Spy on what?
These wired keyboards?
Look at them, yeah.
Is this actually USB? Yes. Ooh, Windows Vista button and Windows 7 button. Why is there two?
Lots of keyboards have 2 Windows buttons.
I have never seen one with double. At least it's symmetrical. Ish.
Reboot and select proper boot device. I plugged in the boot device.
It's like the crap.
Got the SATA cable
Super light.
and SATA power.
Doesn't make me feel good.
Help me out, Charlie. Hit enter.
Oh. Enter.
Nope. Hit Control Delete.
Control. Alt.
Look at him try to hit Control Delete.
Oh. Control.
You gotta press all 3 in sequence. Control Delete will reboot the computer.
Control Alt. Delete. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's backspace, dude. That's not delete.
No.
Control Delete, not Control backspace. Do you have skill issue? There we go. Now you know a trick. If you're ever on a black screen and you want to reboot the computer, it's Control Delete.
What is that cable? Isn't that like a PS2? Not the console cable.
It still doesn't like my SATA drive. Maybe it's because it's trying to use the NVMe, and it's like, your NVMe is blank, dude. I'm like, don't use that yet, because I haven't set that up yet. Move over. So I'm gonna hit Control Delete and then start pressing Delete over and over. Move over a little bit more.
No. Doesn't.
Doesn't. Nobody doesn't better, Sarah Lee.
I bet I would accidentally press the Windows button or the Windows button a lot on this. I seriously haven't seen multiple Windows buttons on a keyboard yet.
UEFI hard disk, USB.
Custom mouse moment.
M.2, and it doesn't detect anything on the SATA ports yet. See how Control-Delete rebooted that too?
Yeah. Skill issue.
SATA 1, SATA 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got way over in slot 6. Let's try moving this to slot 1.
Upgrading my mining rig moment. Epic upgrade.
Alright, give us the Control-Delete again. That's backspace. It's in the homing cluster. There you go.
Control Alt backspace. It just makes it go back a version. Pro Series.
Ooh, we got spinny roundy dots. Because I moved the SATA cable over to slot 1 instead of using slot 6. Spinny roundy dots. Spinny roundy dots. Alright, Windows button R.
E.
Windows, do not press any key on that. Windows button R. Windows button, you know where the letter R is. And I don't want Notepad, I want Device Manager. Erase that and type DEV. And then press down and press enter because it's already typed out for you. Press down on the keyboard. Enter. Enter.
What?
Enter. Press the enter button on the keyboard.
No.
Not other random case guy.
Skill issue.
You have many skill issue.
Why do you put a like button with that? That's not good.
Careful gaming. So it just enumerated the 1660 Super just fine. And we'll mine for a few seconds.
F reconnecting in 5 seconds. Reconnecting in 5 seconds.
Can't resolve host because I don't have an Ethernet cable plugged in, genius.
It ought moment. Just giving errors. Shouldn't know.
There we go. That I have internets. Zero. Come on, give me a hash rate. $23.7. Yeah. And how many watts is it? $93 watts. Okay, so it's working. That's what that card's supposed to do. Shut down.
Press Alt F4.
No, it's Windows button X together. And then UU. Okay. And where's that four-way thingy? What's it? Here it is. There's the four-way thingy. What's it? So you can plug in 4 graphics cards for mining into one slot. And you can't put it there because the fan's in the way. I need one that has the thing taken off. I got a couple of them. The bracket, the back plate.
Isn't the 1660 a GTX?
And a screw fell out.
How
Bing
dare
bong.
you have skill issue?
Where's my phone? Oh, here it is.
Linus drop tips.
It's just a screw.
I know.
Come back when you're done, bro.
I know, but it's still funny.
Upgrading mining rig number 2.
Number tuned. Okay, somebody came into the chat.
What's their name?
Didn't say anything yet, but it's now 3 instead of 2.
Oh, cool. So, hello. Whoever showed up besides Careful Gaming. GTX or RTX? Well, that one I just put in is a GTX 1660 Super.
Yeah, I have the slightest knowledge of GPUs. Good.
So here's a
Guessed correctly.
PCI 4-way adapter that I already removed the backplate on, so it won't interfere with whatever's back here. Put that. It goes like that. See if I can show you where it goes. Right there.
Up here.
Right there. He's saying up here because you guys weren't here earlier in the chat, but all the fans that I put
Look
on
at
my
the
rig,
fans.
their brand name is back up.
Man.
You see what I'm trying to do, and you can see it over there on the display that it's not in frame.
But I don't want to be a part
See
of
the
this.
brand says up here. I don't know if you can see that. All right.
Well, at least it's up here. What the frig is on that tripod mount? Why is there a box?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That.
That's for getting focus and exposure and everything, where I'm going to stand. Hold that.
Box moment. Ooh, this one, you don't get pricked whenever you go under it. That's good.
Man, this room is going to be such a mess when I'm done. And I'm going to go pass out tired and tomorrow clean this up. Maybe.
Not maybe.
Future me is going to be like, damn you, past me.
Old man Rob needs to go in here and yell at you for it.
And be like, other me, clean this up later when you have time, and then later becomes like 10,000 years later. He's
For
like,
real.
I'm so old. There we go, now I'll take that back. Really? Oh wait. This way. I gotta figure out of all those screws they give you with this thing, which one goes in here. Oh, it's SATA ones. Okay. And then the Asus one. I thought this had a riser on it. Is there a loose one? Charlie has no clue what I'm talking about.
I was confused a moment because I don't see any disappears.
Oh, this was plugged into the motherboard directly before.
Dar.
So let's just set that there. I gotta figure out of all these crazy screws they sent with the case, which ones I use.
Do you want floor screws or floor screws?
Floor screws? Well, if I had to choose between those two options, I guess I will take runs away.
And also, who would win in a fight? Georgia or Georgia? Georgia.
Obviously, since those are my choices.
Don't even say. Honestly, I would think it would be Georgia that would win. Open back moment. Well, I can see the notes. You suffer from virtual split personality disorder, says the female version of you.
Yep, I have that written down as somebody's joke that I should do in a video sometime.
It's almost like you written that down and I read it. I need... Man... It's so...
Now the reason why I put this card right next to the other card is because
Get out your
both these cards run hot. And if I put another fan right here, it'll keep it cool. But I'm going to do that later. I just want them to be where they're going to be, because I know these two cards work together well that way. They both run hot, and this one has open space over here to receive air. And if I put a fan right here with zip ties held here at an angle or something, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Get all the different cables these things need all hooked in. I'm gonna turn it on and see if I can now run 3 cards.
Yeah, put them up there.
Where's the SATA one that I
I
was...
really need to put a Rickroll QR code on this.
All right, let's turn it on. Whoops, step on your foot.
Skills. That could have actually broken some heart shapes if you so-called walked on it. Loud moment. I like that it's only the 1650 that's going insane.
I don't have any 1650s here.
1660.
Oh,
Shut up.
I forgot to plug a power cable in right there. Off.
Off of a. Rugaba. For no signal for the Rugabas. When did Gateway? When did Gateway start to disappear into the night?
Gateway computers?
Yeah.
They were bought out by another company in the late 90s.
I think Acer owns them now or something. Assuming this is like 2010-ish. Preparing wind blows.
Windows button R. It already says device management. Hit enter. And it's only showing one card. I don't even see any unknown cards. Oh, I didn't plug in their USB things. Idiot.
Skills. Your worst in line is drop tips.
No, he just edits out his mistakes. Except that he's saying a really important dialogue that's been scripted and he dropped something, so they can't edit that out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Oh, it turned back on.
No.
Off.
Off of a.
Turn off of a. Got one plugged in. Let's check out this mess so far.
Yeah, it's looking okay so far, I would say.
From this side, though, look over there.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's just 3 cards.
It's gonna be fun soon.
Ow. 1.
Why?
That's 1 card. 2, and then 3. It's right there.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, no, it's got spinny roundy fans.
You got dangerously close for a second. Then you got the Ouchifa from the 1650.
Ouchifa.
It's not a 1650.
1660.
I know.
Now let's check my device.
But I'm not
manager.
learning off of past mistake.
Oh, good. I got a video controller there. There's 2 up there and another one down there. So I'm gonna let the driver install. See, there's 1, 2, and then 3. It's all blown out on here, but I can't fix it.
Cry about it.
Show me the chat, chat.
Chat. Help him show the chat.
My live chat is all blinkers blink. Oh, there it goes.
Shush. YouTube.
IT guy says it looks decent so far. So you guys can't really see it. Come on, auto exposure. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of doing it sometimes. You guys don't know how hard it is to YouTube. How I have to set focus and exposure all the time. But there's 3 cards. They're the right kind of cards. So let's try some mining with these 3 cards. Meanwhile, check out the Power Color Red Devil 5600 XT being all purple and the hotness.
In more ways than one.
Ooh, we should mod the BIOS of the other one.
Ooh.
Well, of course, how long has this stream been? Maybe not.
Minutes.
You know? It's been minutes?
No. 140. What?
140. What?
I said what is because of it kind of broke for a second.
Okay, 100 mega hashes, 101. Total GPU power, 360 watts. Uh, 26.5, 53.6, and 20.75. 20 that's a low number.
Skill issue.
Whoop, back up.
Oh. We can see.
So I got this batch file that I made. Well, it's actually a PowerShell. It's going to check what my cards are and it's 1660 Super, 5700 XT, 1660 Super again. Now go that all the way up and go to the top and see if it's setting the clocks right. GPU 2. No, it's not. This didn't enumerate the cards in the right order because it's trying to use the wrong clocks on the cards. So I'm just going to run it again. Yep, that's right. No errors there that time. And by the way, this is a crazy VB script that I wrote where you put configs in each, you put config files for each model GPU you have. You put the clocks you want. And then the VB script runs and sees what order the cards are enumerated on the PCI bus and then makes the batch file for Claymore, Phoenix Miner, so that Claymore overclocks your cards for you so you don't have to mess around with MSI Afterburner. Now I'm getting 110 and the cards are 30, 56, and 23. So that first 30 is the ASUS 6060 Super, and the other one that's only a 23 is the Hynix memory one up there. So this has got Samsung memory and that one's got Hynix.
Okay.
Hynix memory doesn't work as well with mining. Ouch!
You.
My knee popped when I got up.
Gouch.
Yeah, it made me say gouch.
I don't want to chat publicly as you. If I do, I'll I'll say E. Man.
This one used to be way over here. So this one could be buried. It's happy to be buried. Now look around on the floor for these foam pad things that come off. Oh, I found one. See if you find any more. I found two stuck to each other.
Okay, this one hurts the butt parts.
With that seat.
Yeah. It's not as bad as the other one, though. Where the glob are you?
Put that on there. Where the glob are you? You ran away.
Oh yeah, it's not hurt my butt parts as much.
Before I shove that in there, I should maybe get power to the thingies.
Explodes pillow.
Explodes pillow.
Yeah.
Did you explode my pillow?
It just turns into a bunch of cliche feathers.
That's funny.
Pillows have not been made of feathers in not thousands of years, but long time.
When you get older, can you make a time machine and then go back in time and then find me when I'm a kid and help me make jokes? Because your jokes are funny.
You have to have the right type of yes humor.
Yes.
To get it. Ooh, it's the guitar thing. Should probably not open that. Yeah, it says do not mess around with.
He's messing with my guitar kit over there.
It says fragile.
Fragile. It's French. You ever
When
seen
the
it?
seat makes sounds. Oh, that's actually not terribly loud. That's good. Yeah, it's definitely a live mic. Ooh, USB-C moment.
And now a MSI 5700 mech.
So one of the quotes that I did most recently, I don't think there is one because it's not.
There is one what?
I don't think there is one because it's not.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, but is one what? What are you referring to?
It's one of the math work things, like the constant power rate. What's it? And there was not a constant power rate. So there is not one because it's not.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
I forgore.
What's forgore? Does that mean forget, but in Charlie speak?
No, forgore is like a meme thing, I guess.
No.
I don't want to make it huge. Yes, I know other person is streaming. Stop. Give ping. And Master Nugget is referring to one of my meme videos that or not mine, but that weird Samtime edited thing. "20 years ago, it was over 1,000 years ago." My mom. Howard is whore, not me, I swear. Can we microwave some grapes to make plasma? What?
Microwave grapes to make plasma? What kind of a question is that?
Something like, just a classmate said, I ate my pizza. I ate my PC. Now you're in prison because you followed the rules. Mine the rig. Let's go. We have to mine the rig today. That's the best thing that we can do.
So I'm experiencing an issue with this case.
Boxberg.
You hear me, Charlie?
Yes.
Check this out.
We gotta mine the rig. If your microwave runs out, then use a macrowave. Find some diamonds. Extra bad dad jokes.
All right, Charlie. Charlie, I'm showing the viewers something. There's a problem with this rig.
You didn't mine it.
I did mine for a little bit. Look. Here's the four-way thing for the USBs, right?
Yeah.
Look over there. You can see better.
Okay.
But if I go to add another card, I can't get the cable into the top two. Well, maybe if I shoved it up in there somehow.
I feel skill issue.
I feel skill issue coming on.
Windows in orange, Apple.
Were you reading random stuff off of Reddit or something?
No, it's my quotes channel.
Your quotes channel? Well, you know, it's like totally not in context and people will not get the joke because, you know, I'm over here struggling with what you're saying.
It's for the that looks like it.
And he continues to say random nonsense that I don't get.
This is a quote by Rick Astley. It's just a gif of him dancing.
This is a quote by Rick Astley. He said this.
Dancing.mp4 https tenor.com/u rickrollrick.
Ooh, I kind of got it in there.
I have paused a few planes due to my Legos running out. My life, including my brain cells. What?
Some people shouldn't be allowed to speak. are going to be like that.
You think small is
Freedom of
beautiful.
speech, you know.
You think small is beautiful.
You think small is beautiful. Shove it in, shove it in. My smartwatch is catching on things. I wonder if IT guy is still watching.
This is why this grandma exists, me. That's not me, by the way. Let's just have the voice crack moment. I just have the grandma quotes. We rise. This is from the cookie clicker. Copyright is what we do here.
All right, check it out. Look at it. The cords go up. Look at the TV. I mean, the monitor. Shut up. Look at how they go up and shove into the GPU and then go back over there.
Makes sense, right? I'm way better at you than this.
I'm way better at you than this. They don't go up there, they go up here.
Why is it Among Us at me stream? Gonna give you up, gonna let you down. No context quotes.
Find some diamonds.
What the glitch?
Oh, mind the rig. If your microwave runs out, then... Oh, so this is Mia. Hey, what's up? I didn't know... Milo. I didn't know you were in the stream. This is me upgrading my existing mining rig from... I'll turn the camera so you can see. My motherboard used to be in that. Well, on that. And my mining cards used to hang from this shelf. And there were fans up here in the front. And now I got this thing so I could possibly run more cards. Right now, I have to check Device Manager and see if I see 5 cards in there or not.
Okay, now I just want the power to mute myself at Master Nugget. Please, can I depower mute at Master Nugget 6 seconds?
I only see 3 cards.
Then Dino just says nothing. It's just blank. Why? Why? Master Nugget was.
Quit reading stuff blank. Off of your what's that Discord.
The thing.
Look, I'm only showing 3 cards and I have 5 hooked in.
Sadness.
So it's a 5700 XT, okay, and 2 1660 Supers. It's probably the same ones from before. Oh, because I didn't plug power into them. I keep doing that.
Skills.
See?
No, don't.
Power goes there, and power goes there.
Solution, send them to me. No, the IT guy. We will not.
That won't fix my issue. It'll just give you issues.
You do not need to know our IP address. It's California, totally. It fixes you, true, because you get to steal our mining capacity.
Do you see a Velcro right there by the keyboard?
Wait, this?
Yeah, thanks.
The moment when you.
Because I have to put these cables together to power this beefy chonker. What's crazy is that this particular card runs at like 15 to 20% power, but I still have to populate both of the power things. And it's got these LEDs on here on the back that light up to show you how much power it's using, and only 2 light up because I undervolt it.
Maybe I should just yell at you to make sure to plug in the friggin' GPU, you ding ding.
Yeah, when I
Next
do
time.
the number 6 and 7 card. You got to make your ding ding comments.
Your ding ding.
So cards that have 2, I do this. Now cards that their max watts is over 250, do not use a splitter type like this to power it. You have to use, because this is actually only one coming into 2 8-pins. You have to use 2 separate ones, otherwise you'll melt stuff.
But I like melting my liquid coolers into liquid.
Because doesn't that make them cooler?
Yeah, exactly.
Oops. You're supposed to stay up there, up here. See? It says up here. Go
Now
up
I
there.
just need to add the vents to the fans after we add the cards
After
to
we
the
add
things up there.
Alright, that was plugged in.
Let's go. I didn't have to yell at you this time.
This time I actually show the power supply that I'm reaching over to turn on as I fumbled around in the dark.
Good filmmaking.
Now I have my motherboard set to reach.
Buffmaster Noob says E.
It says the setting in the motherboard is called restore after power loss. So all I got to do is turn the power supply on and the computer comes on. So like if the power goes out in the house and it comes back on, the mining machine starts back up, and I got the mining in the startup of Windows. So always making money. E. This stream was brought to you. Where's it? By the letter E.
See you fumble around 10 seconds later.
Yeah, on the stream.
Like,
Alright, device management. How many cards you see? Audio device, audio device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is there... Yeah, that's definitely 5. Good.
And it's still installing drivers because it's got the stupid Cheerio icon. Looks like a spinny roundy thingy. What's it? I missed the hourglass because the hourglass made sense. Tell us in the chat or in the comments if you remember the hourglass in Windows and that you want it back. Because the stupid spinny roundy things doesn't make it look like anything's happening. Alright, that's done.
Yeah, I've seen other things use it, and it's a lot makes more sense. Or it actually shows you kind of a percentage.
Yeah.
Like it loads in chunk by chunk or whatever. Remember...
How many cards did it detect? Mouse not working. I locked up the system.
Pain. Not pin. Pain. Or that. Epic phone issue.
Pain.
Stop talking about myself and also myself.
I remember when Windows didn't have any progress icon.
That's why I said pain.
Ow. Alright. Use my magical batch file to see what cards enumerated.
Magical?
Yeah. Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 60. It's a Super, 2 5700s, a Vega, and a Super. No errors there.
Fan moment.
I do need to get these fans spinning because they're not right now.
Yeah, up here.
That might be why it locked up earlier, because now it's mining just fine.
Pressing Alt F4.
So this is crazy, guys. I've already got 5 cards working, and one of them is using a 16-lane PCI riser.
What's it?
What's it? Yes, that's the accurate terminology. And then, but if you look down here, I've got 4 PCI slots still open. So, see that? Well, you can't really see it. I'll put one finger on each. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means I could potentially run 20 cards off of this motherboard, and it's not even a mining motherboard.
Now you just need 7 power supplies, which won't work.
Or two 1800-watt power supplies.
Illegal.
It's illegal.
From power company. Or science company.
Science company, is that a real thing?
Yes.
Copyright Charlie McDonald.
No. It's a real company.
I don't know if you're for cereal right now.
I am. It's a video of this video I watched of the guy making aerogel, and he got like a certain chemical, and it was and the company that sold it was Science Company.
Aerogel. I've heard of that.
You can't make that at home, guys. You need science things, aka the protector. What's it? Where you'll die from dye.
You'll die from dye. It is the source of dye.
Yeah, that was actually given to us for schoolwork too, and it's actually used on NASA mission. And I'm assuming it was like 2002 because this site that was linked for us to complete the questions or whatever was last updated in 2004. Kind of surprised it didn't look like it was from 1998 because of that. NASA was at more ahead with the website design.
In the 90s?
It didn't look like it was massive old in 2004. That's good.
Alright, people, tell me in chat what the heck is Charlie talking about.
There's just stuff from 1997 on there still.
Oh, on their website?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still riding the coattails of what they did in the 60s. Oh, snap! System fan 2.
The site was created in 1997. It just have the original stuff just on
Fan
there.
extension. There's a fan extension I could use.
That's cool, but it's nice and stuff, but like, can't you like move on or something?
I need to power these fans from the power supply, but I think I'll deal with that later.
Yay, it's up there.
Yay, the up here fans are spinning.
Actually, up there.
What?
Wow. drain it.
These are gonna blow all kinds of heat on my face
Good.
while I'm teleworking.
That's why you have a crappy chair to suck all that heat up. That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe I'll make a cardboard thing to push the air over there.
Over there, trademark. Now you just need the tuned cards. I'm assuming this will be like a 3-hour stream today.
Mm-hmm. Did you find another one of the foam pad thingies?
No.
Oh, here it is.
Gaming.
This is something I do when I'm working on a mining rig, is I'll put the next card in and bolt it to the chassis while I'm testing the last card that I just booted it up with.
Don't you basically just have to plug things in and then you're basically done? Now.
Yep. Well, Monday is when I get that other CPU in the mail. I'll have to tear some of this apart to put it in there. That's going to be epic, trying to crawl my hands through all of that crap to change the CPU.
What CPU are you getting?
2400G, so it has graphics in it. I'll probably end
Ooh,
up...
the crappiest kind of graphics. Integrated.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad. They're getting better. It's a Vega 7 graphics in it.
So it's more modern or...
More modern.
Don't get yourself with the up here hands.
The up here hand.
I'm gonna make fun of BrainBot later too. Small BrainBot.
Ow.
It's going on random tangents at this point.
Feel the heat coming off of that?
No.
No, you don't feel that? Feel the room getting warmer?
No.
Well, let's see what this thing says. This thing says 78 degrees.
Okay, that's normal-ish.
78. He says it's normal-ish.
I've experienced the 80 degrees in this house, so...
Oh yeah, when my other window AC wasn't working that good.
So I'm used to dying from death.
We still have half battery on our mics. These things are great.
I still have 80% on my phone. It's almost like I'm charging it with the wireless what's-it.
See, there's the battery icon right there.
Oh. Convenience 100. It's just a cube. Not a cube, whatever the rectangle 3D is. The rectangle 3D.
I need to take this bracket off of this so I can put it in there. Only takes 2 seconds.
It has been more than 2 seconds.
Toss.
Nobody says it only takes 14.5 seconds, though.
Yeah, nobody says the actual or accurate amount of time.
Nobody is a chatbot like me is.
I got another one in there now.
I just need the other one. Make sure all the cable is plugged in.
Make sure all the cable is plugged in. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can put this one in there too. I need another riser.
The moment when you
When. Remember, I put the AC remote control somewhere. I'm gonna do like Charlie said and plug the power into the cards first before I forget.
That's a good idea.
All right, there's two more plugged in.
It sounds like a plane flying in there.
Oh, you can hear that? Can you at least hear us over it?
Yeah. I see the bars and it's definitely different.
It's just the window AC that's on over there. And we're using wireless mics. So we'd really like to hear feedback on how good we sound. Here, give you guys a bird's eye view, IT guy, of our setup. There's the window AC, and there's Charlie's PC we upgraded on a stream on his channel. And we've got a wireless mic system right here. And I'm going to be doing a review later on in a vlog probably. And here's the other end of the wireless mic. And it actually comes with 2 of these, and Charlie's wearing the other one.
I'm wearing the other 3D rectangle. 3D rectangle.
You mean a box?
Yes.
So I currently have
The shape isn't a box though.
7 cards plugged in. And I know we have 5 under display adapters.
I thought you said 500.
Oh, 500 cards would be nuts. I wish I could
So bad.
auto make it change the exposure.
Yes, I want 500. I want 500 display adapters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then who is where?
All right, that's good. If you can hear us clearly over the window AC, then I'm keeping this mic. It was expensive. It's like 170 bucks. Did I just crash? Or it's probably installing drivers that still have backlight. Fans are spinning. Oh yeah. Here it comes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay!
Can't see it, but there's 7 cards there.
You can't read English, or you can, but
It's all blown out on the stream.
especially when you said it's all blown out on the stream. It literally just immediately turned into stuck when you said
Anybody who's familiar with device management, I'm going to show you a trick. Click on anything at random and hit Shift F10, which is right click, and then A. And that's going to do scan for hardware changes. And sometimes that makes it recognize it still has a thing to install. That's Shift F10, which is your right click, and then the letter A. And it finished installing that sound driver. So I'm going to press enter to mine. Oh, it tricked me. I thought it was done, and it wasn't.
that. You just got trolled.
Are you done installing friggin' drivers yet, guy? No, I see the stupid spinning roundy thing.
So helpful. Not.
And we still haven't even put in my new 5700 XT. Do, 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 do. Mine. 7 cards. All right. All right, peeps. I'm currently mining with 7 graphics cards on an AMD B450 chipset. It's not a mining board by any stretch of the imagination. But I've got 7 cards going because I used the PCI 4-way thingy whatsits. There's 2 of them in there right now.
And we're goods now, basically. How long? Almost 2 hours and 30 minutes.
It's a decent stream.
Yeah. No job. Let's see.
Total hash rate 255.0.
So 255?
Yep. But that last card's running 20 mega hashes. That gives me sad face noises. So what is the last card? Last card, 1660 Super, should be making 23. So I want to go up here to the top, make sure the clocks are right with no errors. Yep. 20.6. And the one before that's 20.3. Oh, that's because they're both Hynix. Lame. I got 30, 55, 56, 38.
Stop touching the screen, you ding ding.
26. I wipe it off periodically.
Periodically.
Yeah, period. Every so many periods.
So every 7 years, at least.
At least. At least wait that long.
So it turned into a disgusting fingerprint magnet.
Mm-hmm. Because you gotta have as many, you know, like DNAs and germs and things as you possibly can.
Ugh.
Now,
let's see the game.
This riser is kind of sus because it was chilling.
Ding 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 ding.
And I've been noticing I've been saying a lot on my channel. That's why I catch myself saying it. I'm going to see if it's a good riser or not.
That's a bit sussy. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, it won't fit in there.
One skill issue moment equals 2, then.
Because of this pole?
Yeah. Just destroy it.
No, just switch these two cards.
Man.
You wanted to see me destroy a $1,000 GPU?
No, not the GPU, the stand thing.
Oh, like cut it so it doesn't stand anymore?
Yeah, for whatever reason.
This is so awkward.com, the website.
I have to shift devices that I'm watching the stream on. Who pings me?
Who said that?
The IT guy.
Maybe his battery's dying.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it's a skill issue. If your battery's dying, you should know how to, like, charge it with your mind.
I'm charging mine with the stand. Yeah, it's a stand. Let's pretend it's just a stand.
Yeah, let's make a stand.
I mean, technically it is a stand, but it's also a crappy charger. Wireless is forever slow. Is he yelling at me that it's slow charging? Fast wireless charging, 29 until full. It's not terrible.
That snail is fast.
But
Fast.
It's at 86%.
That snail is fast. Remember that movie about the snail that was a Formula 1 race car for some reason?
Turbo.
Yeah. What a dumb premise for a movie. A snail that is a race car? What?
A tortoise that is a hare.
Except one's a machine that's driven by a human being and the other one's a bug. It slides along the ground.
One is technology, one is real. Which one is which?
Which one is yeah? Which one is wah wah wah?
And the cars can talk, and for some reason not turbo, but cars, because it's cars and they're called cars. Premise moment. There are a lot of movies with dumb premises. I think we watched Turbo like when I was not this year's old. When I was
not this year's old.
When I was 4 years old. Probably 6, I would say.
All right, other 5700 that I just put in there. Do your thing.
Do your deed.
I'm still not using this sus riser that was in a static bag chilling over on the top of this shelf. I don't remember if it was good or not.
It was up there.
So I'm going to use it last once I know I have this chonker card working. And I'm not going to edit its BIOS today because...
No. Just no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. USB plugged in, power plugged in, other power plugged in, fans are not spinning. Why are you no going?
Skills.
I know it's a good riser, I had a different card in that. One, two. Wait, I saw some flashing and changing. Now it's still 6 cards. Tab, Shift F10, A. Regular restart. Villager noises.
Here I is again.
Here I is again. Here I is again.
Thanks, IT guy. That was very insightful information.
He's saying he's back in the stream. It's helpful. It's not like we have 50 billion viewers and we don't need to know when they come and go.
50 billion? That makes sense. Just have half of the dead human population just come back to watch this.
By the way, whoever's watching this, he recently got 500 subscribers, so give him congratulations and subscribe to my channel so I can get to 500 as well, and I can start using the community tab.
You do things with it. I forgot.
Like whatever forgore means.
Just means I forgot, but it was spelled wrong, I guess. Weird meme, I guess. There was a lot of I guess in this sentence. Like I guess and I guess and I guess and I guess.
Riser's powered.
Did it have skill?
USB out, USB in.
Yeah, plug all the things in, you ding ding.
Yeah, I know, those twice times that I didn't plug all the things in, but all the things are plugged in. I'm unplugging.
Twice times.
Yeah. Why are you no going? There we go. I wonder if these USB riser cables can like slink and go all the way up here and I can hang more cards. That would be insane. Alright. I'm going to look at what cards enumerated because when I switched cards, it went down to 6 instead of 7. 1, 2, 3. Don't flash on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a 5700 and a 5700 XT. That's a 5700 XT. And one of these is a 5700. There's another 5700 XT at the end. It's not being detected. And if I open the GPU Z, so I can confirm which one's not detected. course, that is an untested card. It just came in the mail today from eBay. This is definitely my power color, the one that it does detect. So I think there's a possibility that 5700 XT doesn't work. That would suck.
Oh my glob.
Oh my glob.
Death be like, here I is again.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've
come to hang out with you again.
When the sadness is saddening.
When the sadness is saddening.
Made
And
it
you
home
have
now.
to do that thing.
Okay, Hallucimer is back. You made it home.
Hulsimer's back?
Yeah,
What's he say?
made it home now.
I think the brand new, or not brand new, but brand new to me, 5700 XT I just got from eBay is not working, Halo.
Sadness moment.
But I'm going to put a different card on its riser to see if that card gets detected. And if it does, then I know it was a problem with that card. If it does not get detected, I know it's a problem with the riser or something hooked up to it.
Don't quite know what happens actually. We are still speculation on this.
Yep. I have to screw it down before I try to put the power cable into it so it doesn't flop all over the place.
See the actual transparent moment? No. When the open backs aren't open back.
983 bucks is how much it costs, Halo. But man, I'll return that thing in no time's flat. I don't mess around with people. I've gone through a few cards that didn't work and I return them right back to the person.
Like, just heck you, die.
Yeah, forget it, guy. Send me your garbage bricked card.
It's almost like you were trying to get rid of it.
Like, you really think somebody's not going to put that in a machine and test it? So,
Somebody's
Halo,
not going to use something that they bought.
look at that. That's, you know, the butt end of my system so far.
Yeah, I'll give them a -1 star. Might be the... What card was it that wasn't working?
And look at that. I've got these
800.
4-way PCI splitters, although all the cards are plugged into. And this is not even a mining board, but I had 7 cards working in it earlier. Yes, the IT guy, the one I just bought. Possibly bricked.
Unepic.
But we're about to find out, because I'm using the same riser, but with a different card.
Unepic. Yeah, is at 89%. Dies notification.
Here's another view, Halo. Now this card has to be up here because I have a by 16 PCI riser, because I can't use these video outputs until I get a CPU that has integrated graphics, which I already bought one on eBay and it doesn't come until Monday. So that means I have to tear half this apart in order to change the CPU on the motherboard. All right.
There's just permanently a notification for no SIM on my, not my PC, my phone. Like, I know there's not a SIM. Shut up. I know, because I don't have a sim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards detected. So I basically have to test this directly to the motherboard. Or I could put it hanging here because that's plugged into PCI slot 1. That thing is. But that's something I'm going to do later. Right now, I can't mine with this. And it's also possible that whoever owned this before tried to mod the BIOS and did it wrong. And I've modded the BIOS on a 5700 XT a couple of times because I already own 2. And if you do it right, you brick it. If you do it right, it gets more hash rate. If you do it wrong, you brick it.
If you do it right, you brick it.
You always catch my mistakes and make lulls.
What's that into quotes?
If you do it right, you brick it. So let's mine with these 7 cards. So all this pink up here is the mining software itself setting the clocks for all the cards, because you have to overclock the memory. Oh, my arm is blocking it. Sorry, guys. The green is the cards it detected, and then the pink is it doing the clocks.
Just immediately check it. Ah, I exist? Hey noob, yes you do. That now after we have that insightful information over with.
Yeah, Halo Buff Master Noob is a guy that came to my channel from my son's channel.
He is a good friend of mine. His name is not actually his name on Discord for some reason is Master Nugget.
So I'm getting a total of 257 and sometimes 260, sometimes 262 mega hash at 791 watts. So I've already undervolted and power limited. I undervolted the AMD cards and did power limits on all the NVIDIA cards. I'll show you. I wonder if I could show you or it'll be blown out. Like here's my clock settings for a 5700 XT. It's in a file and you can't see it because the exposure is nuts. The actual clock settings are this. And these down here are like notes I made to myself, other clock settings I tried, where I commented out so my script will ignore them. But you can't read it because it won't focus! Focus! But it's like core voltage 900 millivolts, memory voltage 900 millivolts, core clock 1650, and memory clock 1850. And that's for a 5700 XT. And if I open up, let's say, a 1660 Super, its numbers are all different. Power limit, -25, which means limit the power to 75%. Core clock is 0, which means leave that alone. Memory clock is plus 900 megahertz. And that way I don't have to dick around with stupid MSI Afterburner crashing all the time.
Swear word. Sword.
Swear word. It's my second swear word of the stream. I get 2.
Yeah, it's like in a movie. If you get more than 2, it's not PG or something anymore. Is that right? And this is
what do I do when Roblox is down? I don't know.
You press Alt F4. Is it legit still down?
How much watts do you need to power it all? So what you do is, this is answering the Halo's question. I'm gonna sit down on the floor because I'm tired, but I'm still gonna answer Halo's question. What you do is you take the model of your card. Let's say I just bought a RTX 3070. And you Google that, RTX 3070 with Tech Power Up. And Tech Power Up has a specs page for everything to do with that card. And it's all in a graph with numbers next to each stat. But then the stat you're looking for is not in there. It's in the paragraph of words. The max power, because your GPU is going to have a max power it randomly hits. And you want to find that number for all your cards that you're going to run, add that up. And then you have to give yourself another 250 watts just to run the motherboard in the fans. So the motherboard's like 200, another 50 watts of the fans. So 250 plus the maximum watts of all of your cards. That's how much of a power supply you need. And this crazy Chinese power supply I got, you saw those crazy wires coming out of earlier? That thing is 1800 watts that it'll support. But you know what? I got an app on my phone and it'll tell me how many watts it's pulling right now, actually off the wall. Because, I'll show you this. You see that? That's a Wi-Fi smart outlet that also monitors the watts. And if I hit a button on the side right here, it'll turn off my miner. But I have an account on a website called If This Then That monitors this, and if it turns off, it immediately turns it back on. So if I go on my phone and open up the app for that, and then go to miner 2, it's currently pulling 1,162 watts.
Focus! I wish it would focus.
It's the number on the top right. That's voltage, that's kilowatt hours, and that's actual watts. And so I was running 6 cards for the last week at 1,000 watts, and before that I was only running 903 when I was running 5 cards. And I was trying to get this thing up to 8, but the stupid 5700 XT that I just bought isn't working. $260 mega hashes. Well, that's the highest this particular mining rig has ever done. Oh man, I wish somebody would give me a ride to Micro Center tomorrow so I can get another motherboard, because that'd be easier to test and figure out why that other card isn't working. Buff. So what a mining rig is for mining cryptocurrency. So I'll explain it the shortest way I know how. Are you not able to go over pagan bill on electric? Yeah, Bitcoin stuff. Well, Halo, rephrase your question and I'll answer it. But so like normally when you give somebody money at a bank, people have to verify the transaction, right? And those are employees that have to drive to the bank and stuff. So let's say you have a friend in Canada you got to send money to. That's at least 3 banks you got to go through, up to 6. And there's at least like anywhere from 6 to 25 employees that might touch that money before it gets to your friend. So at minimum, 3 employees at each bank, at minimum 3 banks. That's 9 people. That's 9 points of failure that could either make a mistake or defraud you, right? Steal your money. Well, with cryptocurrency, there's zero, well, with the coins that I use, there's 0% chance of fraud. And instead of having all those 9 employees verify the transaction, the transactions are mined with algorithms that run on GPUs. And so instead of instead of paying those employees to validate the transaction, they pay the miner. And the higher hash rate you get, the more of that coin you get as a payout. And then whenever you want, you can cash out that coin for money. Just mean your electricity bill, is it normally really high because of all this? And electric company in California is PG&E. No, ours is AEP. So the first thing you do is look for deregulated power. So even if you don't mine, look for deregulated power. So you look on the back of your bill to see how much you're paying per kilowatt hour. So for example, in my neighborhood, kilowatt power is 6.3 cents, right? I'm not paying that. I'm paying less than that. But I'm not going to say how much I'm paying because people would use that to figure out where I live and stalk me. But you have to search all over the internet, and you give them your address, and they tell you, okay, we're going to charge you this much kilowatt hour, and you try to get the lowest one. That's the first thing you do. So and what deregulation is the federal government said it's a monopoly for a power company to not only generate the power, but to deliver it to you. So they deregulated the delivery of power. And my power bill this month and the last 3 months was $550 a month. Oh, Buff Master Noob is like, what the heck? The Wizard and the Rainbow Princess. Yes, every now and then I do a sci-fi sketch, and that's the most recent one, and it is the most ridiculous one so far, and the one with the most amount of editing. There's 4 versions of me in the frame at the same time sometimes, and I figured out ways to edit in Vegas without making it crash.
Moment.
So this is a part of me just sitting and watching it, make sure it's stable for like 15 to 20 minutes. And the only reason I'm still streaming is because people are talking to me. Yeah, sci-fi. I love doing sci-fi comedy, Buff. That's my favorite thing. No problem, Halo. The thing about cryptocurrency though, and anybody can go on my channel and just type mining sucks, 2 words, and you'll see all these videos I did. Yeah, it was this whole series I did because you have to be super patient, have lots of energy, and be a genius with computers, and then you can make some money on the side. This is like I have a second job.
Installing Windows 10 inside of Windows 3.1 hacks moment.
Yes, yes. It is that levels of deep. $205. Why did it go down to 205? Wasn't I like 260 earlier? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 260 up there, 207. Which cards being a failblog.com, the website. 41, there's a 0 on card 3. Go away, Firefox, you're not in this scene. Check cards. Says card 3 is a drum roll. It's not enumerated. Why are you no going? Device manager.
Installing Windows 10 on 1 kilobyte of RAM. More like Windows 11.
Something is just not. So let's try closing the miner and see if Windows comes back. Thread's not responding, restarting. It's restarting itself. And if you, a video I did, and Halo requested it, and in that video, and I think the IT guy built his miner off of that video that I made. But an important thing you do with your miner, you don't just make a regular line for your batch and just run it, because if it crashes, it closes. So at the top of the batch, you put a flag with the colon character, which is like looks like a dot on top of a dot, and then with no space, type again, or any word. I like to use the word again, and then do your mining command line, whatever, and then after that, put go to again. So what happens when a batch file runs? It's reading top to bottom, left to right. You know, like American 3, top to bottom, left to right. That's how batch files work. If it crashes, it just goes to the next line, and it says go to again, and go to tells it to go back up to the top. Okay, now I'm at the again, now what do? Oh, there's a command here to mine. So if your mining software crashes, it just goes bloop, bloop, and starts mining again. It says invalid option, and it won't mine. Let's restart. you are.
Yeah, that's very true. Windows 11 barely added anything.
Yeah, somebody just commented on my Windows 11 video about how they tried to make it look like Windows, or look like Apple operating system, but you can't even move the taskbar to the top of the screen. So what's the point?
Wait, that's where the taskbar is on macOS.
Yep. So watch this, guys. It's locked up in the restart.
And also,
And I'm going to turn it off using my outlet, and it turns itself back on.
What? And also, was there ever a PC with 1 kilobyte of RAM?
Oh, he's talking about a really, really old computer.
Ancient PC.
It's like,
Imagine if it had a byte of RAM.
oh, Sarah, go get the horse. I need to go down and tell the neighbors that I got an upgrade of 2 kilobytes of RAM.
Wasn't that in like the 1970s?
Yeah.
Just massive PC. Light. My favorite application.
We're still streaming. Come say hey.
Gaming on Windows 11 says it's better than 10. Wanna bet that's a waste of your money and you're just upgraded, so it seems better. It's not a waste of money, it's just because you just upgrade if you have the thing requirements.
My check cards batch file PowerShell thing, C7 cards.
Originally, it did like 6 times worse on AMD chips.
What did?
Windows 11.
Are they fixing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's new BIOS update. But I'm definitely not going to install Windows 11 until 2026.
Yeah, one of the things that makes gaming not better for Windows 11, Buff, is that it wants to access your TPM chip to encrypt everything. And that, I don't remember how it works, but it's taking some of the GPU bandwidth to do that, and people are losing frame rate. I'm gonna tell people right now, every other version of Windows sucks. So Windows 95 was good, 98 was bad, 98 SE was good, Windows ME was bad, XP was good, Windows Vista was bad, Windows 7 was good, Windows 8 was bad, Windows 10 is good. If you see the pattern, you will avoid Windows 11 like it's a plague. Just wait for Windows 12 to come out, because you know it's going to be fine by then.
Or Windows 2012.
Oh, shit. That's
Windows
funny.
20.
What's funny is that every year there's at least 2 versions of Windows 10, and they put a number on it. And so 2002, just like, because it was like 1903 and 1909, and there's an 1809, there's 1607. 1607 was literally July of 2016, and 1909 is September of 2019. So you see the numbers there. So in February they had a version came out and they called it 2002, and everybody on TikTok was calling it Windows 10 2002, and Microsoft was like, there's no Windows 10 2002, that's it. The next one we're calling it Windows 10 20H2. So now they're on 21H2 now. So I'm still mining 260.
Yay. Gaming. Go to File Explorer more. Better for Jolly Roger fun.
Jolly Roger fun? Sounds like a pirate trying to make a joke.
Windows 2100, I'll probably be half alive by that point. I'll be all old and broken in half.
Windows 2100? Well, there would be no 2100 because it would be the year 21, but the month 0.
No, like the year 2100 because there was Windows 2000.
Yeah.
Windows Millennia Edition.
Millennia.
Wasn't there a millennium?
Millennials edition.
The millennials are dead, though. Why I say that is because 2100, that's in like 80 years. It's gonna be like 5 millennials alive. Like 500, but still.
You know what? I could still put a second miner up there.
Okay.
Because earlier, I was trying to put this mining rig down on this shelf, but then I realized that this blocks the airflow. Because I wanted to put another machine up here for testing cards. But I realized when I get this card off of hanging there and put into this, when I have the CPU with the integrated graphics, then all this is going to be bare and clean, right? And so I could put a board on that thing again.
Windows Windows Edition. I think he meant to say Windows Edition.
Windows Innuendo Edition? Or to learn Linux, oh my god. You know, the amount of stuff you need to know in order to just run Linux, just to run it, is the amount of stuff that I know in Windows. I do not wish that on anybody.
The thing is pointed.
Oh, what I should be doing is checking the temps, right?
Just staring at this.
This particular miner allows me to see a snapshot of this in a browser.
Cotton 64K.
192.168.92.
Yeah, I want to see your Rickroll virus.
So scroll down to the bottom. Let me see. I've got 68C, 66C, 67C, 62C, 72C on GPU 5, GPU 6, 68C, 58C. So cards can crash. Cards can crash if they get too hot. That's why I'm checking that.
We need to have
And if you guys didn't hear earlier, this is why I put these two cards on the end, because they're getting air from the AC first, because the AC is right there. And I'm also going to hang another fan right here to go directly on them, because these two run hotter than all the other ones. Not the Rickroll one, the idiot one.
Oh no, my Roblox card will crash. Oh no!
What did it do? Crash into your pocket?
I need my Bobucks.
Your Bobucks? We've gone into full ridiculous mode on this stream.
Roblox.
Maybe not.
Minutes. Roblox.
Maybe not.
Minutes. Requirements.
My check cards batch file PowerShell thing. How far into the stream are we? 1 billion hours?
3.
3? Yeah, we're getting close to the end here.
Yay. It's actually going up even though the site is friggin' down.
That's the 1 day. Can you show me the 1 month?
It's added plus 131.
He's looking up the Roblox stock right now.
Plus 847, 11% past month.
So far, I'm not seeing the same error on here as last time. This is something that my remote monitoring software in the other room, it would have rebooted it for, and if it didn't reboot within 10 minutes, it would have turned off the Wi-Fi smart outlet, and then that thing on the internet would have turned it back on.
Started on March 10th.
Box blocks.
Already? Box blocks.
Oh, it isn't that bad, says the IT guy. What isn't that bad?
I accidentally put it in one-handed mode, whatever.
What isn't that bad? What are you talking about? I wish I had that other 5700 XT running though. You know what I should do? You want to go with me to Micro Center tomorrow?
Sure.
All I need is a motherboard.
Man, Master Nugget is offline.
That's it.
I don't know why I'm in picture-in-picture mode right now. It's not called that, but...
Master Nugget.
Master Nugget on Discord. Micro Setter.
Well, I was thinking of going to Micro Center is to grab another
Micro
one
Setter
of this motherboard. Because I'm getting another CPU Monday. And that way, when Monday comes, I'll have another motherboard I can do testing in.
Micro Center
The Greenland. Yeah.
Malware who would like to be sent some stupid, harmless, sorted malware who wants a copy.
Buff Master Noob, are you on are you on Reddit? Is he on Reddit?
No.
You know? Oh. Because I started a, what do you call it? A subreddit?
Subreddit.
Called Enjoy This Random Thing. And if you find a random picture, I want you to go put it there. Just a random picture of something hilarious.
Maybe I should add that channel to my server.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I'm talking about Reddit.
No, I only use Discord or YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Same, pretty much. I've only had like 7 posts on Reddit, I think.
Hey! My friend from work, Kay, showed up.
I hardly know about Reddit.
So,
okay.
Kay showed up, and she may want to go watch this stream again tomorrow, because that's how normally I watch streams. I don't watch them live. I watch all kinds of tech news that way, and I do my workout. But
yeah,
this particular one, so you know what this video is about my second mining rig that I upgraded tonight.
Big heart shapes.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
And my motherboard used to be in this what's called an open air case, because the motherboard just sits in it. And I had the graphics cards hanging from right there. And I predicted that I could run more graphics cards if I got this other case. Which, let me grab my light. Here's the motherboard, is on the part on the bottom, and then there's these special adapters that have these weird USB cables that go around.
What's the best way to test harmful malware?
In a virtual machine.
In a thing.
And then here's the other end.
That was an actual good answer.
So I'm unwinding the cord around the webcam I'm using. I'm using a webcam on a tripod. Everybody give me applause in the chat.
I wonder if you could just use my phone.
Look at that mess of wires. That's going to be much neater. I'm going to clean this up next week.
It's beautiful. You can just see all the spaghetti.
See all the spaghetti. But I also had a graphics card that I bought today that we tested during the stream that did not work. That's this one that just came in the mail from eBay in a minute. And I'm thinking of going to Micro Center tomorrow to buy a new motherboard. And I'm gonna throw the motherboard in there so I have something to test.
Yeah,
this
but
in.
would if I want to out the VM in a hard drive? Yeah, but if I want, yeah, but would I?
What?
Yeah, but would if I want to
do it because he says the funniest stuff
in a hard drive put.
He says, yeah, but would if I want to out the VM in a hard drive. So what
I hate auto incorrect.
So all right. I like VMware. VMware Player is free, and it's really easy to figure out how to use. You watch a couple YouTube videos and you know how to configure it. So you gotta know which operating system you want to virtualize. Then you Google how big is that operating system, and then add like 5 gigs of space for Windows updates. Okay, and you have to have that much room free on your hard drive, right? And then you have to have an installer ISO file. And then you install VMware and you say, I want a new virtual machine, but you also have enough to have enough system RAM in your on your computer. Like, let's say you want to have at least 8 gigs for you, and then give 4 gigs to that. You got to have 12 in the system. It's safer to have 16. You'll have a little more breathing room. So when you set up your VM, you tell it where the file is for your ISO file to install Windows into the VM. You tell it, okay, I want to give it this much of my CPU cores, I want to give it this much of my RAM, and it's a slider. And then you tell it where on your hard drive to save the files that become that VM. And it installs it, and it boots it up, and it's like this little window with Windows running inside of it. And so if you want to play around with malware just for giggles,
like your own thing that you coded to rickroll you, or
yeah, to rickroll yourself or whatever.
Or say you're an idiot.
Do it in there. Oh, he's going
and
to
it
his
gave
laptop.
you pop-ups like you are an idiot, and it just said oh, and the response was okay. It's not harmful. It's just stupid.
All right, Kay. 7 cards running. And that's what the mining software looks like.
It's mining software.
And the crazy thing is, I'm currently running 7 graphics cards off of just a regular gamer's motherboard. It's not a special mining motherboard or anything that has like a billion slots in it. That's what's I'm really stoked about right now, because these weird 4-way adapters I used.
All it was is the VS and BAT. Not VS, VBS and BAT.
VBS and BAT? Yeah, well, I've made a lot of things in VBS and batch files. I've actually, I hope this doesn't hurt your brain. I've made batch files that make VBScript files, that make batch files, that the first batch file reads to get the results from.
What?
What?
Nice work. Yay. It's what you are doing.
It's really simple until you realize that what an escape character is. So, for example, the ampersand character is a command in command line, and so VBScript also uses ampersand. So when the batch file is trying to write into a text file and create a VBScript file, you have to escape the ampersand by putting a caret before it, which means ignore this, do not treat it as a command character for running a batch command. No, I'm just writing it down, I'm not telling you to go do something, right? And then the VBScript itself has to escape stuff when it's writing a batch file. So like one line of code that tells a batch file to tell a VBScript to write a batch file is like this long with all these funky characters.
If thing equal.
I know. Why? The reason why I did it was because I worked at a really, really crappy IT job, and all of their tools were really slow. And I figured out ways to go directly to where I needed to go, but it had to be a script, if that's a good way to put it. At this point, Kay, we're just in chat mode.
Chat mode.
Because we're just making sure this is stable.
Seems like it.
Because I spent the last 3 hours upgrading this thing.
3 hours and 10 minutes. Good. That's good. So we can be in chat mode for minutes more.
Minutes more. Oh, this room is such a mess, but I don't care. It's worth it. Future me is going to have to deal with it. What can now me do to help mitigate the mess? It could pick up this random USB thing. Look at this. Let's see if you guys could see this. This is how GPU riser things plug into the motherboard. Like normally the slot that would take a graphics card on the motherboard, you plug this in, and then a USB cable comes out of there into, I got one right here I can show you, into this.
I wish I could
record
my malware on my computer, but it would corrupt the file because it breaks the recording.
So here's your graphics card.
Be right back. Okay.
Which is the heart of a epic gaming computer. And then the riser that I showed you a moment ago is actually the technical term for it because it rises out of a slot. So instead of slotting the card directly into the motherboard, it goes into this. And then, if you can see right here, that's the USB port, and this is a power port. So you actually have to plug power into the riser card to make the riser card work. And then the USB cable comes from that and goes to this. And so what typically people were doing was buying motherboards that had like 13 PCI slots that were branded as mining motherboards, right? Because look, you can put 13 graphics cards on this thing. And then I discovered these 4-way things. And so instead of plugging in the USB cable into the little USB thing that comes with the riser card, you plug 4 of them into that. So you see there's 2 of them plugged into this one, and you can't really see, but you see the 2 cords going up. There's also 2 more going that way, so there's 6 here off of these 2 things, 4 off of one, 2 on the other. And then the 7th one is on a regular riser cable. I have to use that. This thick black thing you can barely see because I don't have 3 hands. There we go. This thing.
Head explosion.
Because I can't plug any monitors.
It's a real head explosion.
I can't plug any monitors in right here because these ports only work if the CPU in the computer has display, like at our job, which I don't say the name of my job in my videos because I don't want people to stalk me. My coworkers know where I work. That's fine.
You work at
random people on the internet.
You work at it. It's an IT job. That's all we can say.
So our work computers do display graphics because they have graphics integrated into the CPU. This one does not, and I have one coming in the mail from eBay on Monday that has graphics integrated into the CPU. So that's going to make it easier and give me more room to play around in there and put more stuff. And what we did earlier to determine that this may be an issue was that when I turned on the system only detected 5 cards instead of 6. So I took the riser off of it because I needed to figure out which is not working, the card or the riser. And I took the riser off and put a different card in and booted up. And it detected all 6 cards. So that's making me think that maybe this card is bad. But
what else are you planning to add? Kay asked.
More cards.
Makes sense.
More cards. Just basically, this frame that I bought, this thing is a frame to mount cards, can hold up to 8, but possibly I'll build another one, I use a piece of cardboard so that the frame doesn't ground out to this. So if I walk into the room and touch this, it doesn't shock the motherboard. But put another one up there with a few cards and have them hanging from zip ties up there. But 8 running on this would be great. And all these fans would be pointing at me while I'm teleworking, because that's my telework spot where my son's sitting. They keep me warm in the winter.
Up there.
Oh, Kay wasn't here for the up here part. I gotta find one of those fans. It was so funny.
Those fans are right in front of your face up here.
Up here? Well, I kept going on and on about these fans I bought that their brand name is called Up Here. And the funniest part was when Charlie says, "No, they go down there." And I said, "No, they go up there." And he kept laughing, we were joking, and then he looked at the fan and saw it's called Up Here. That's why I was saying that the whole time.
I literally just noticed this. That.
Okay, so Kay now is asking, what's the goal?
I guess 300
well, technically,
tera hashes.
Is a little more complicated. It's but I'm trying to say it a simple way. I'm trying to get back to where I make 0.4 Ethereum a month, because the mining pool that I mine from.
Oops.
Wait, don't mess with that. Those are props for a future video.
Man. Accidental.
They pay you when they owe you 0.2 Ethereum. And I like getting 2 payouts a month because it's easy for me to keep track of. And what a mining pool is it's a lot harder to mine when you're by yourself. So it's a bunch of people. So imagine a bunch of people going to the same job and working on the same task. That's a mining pool. So currently, I don't know if you can see. Well, that's getting better. It's going to be blurry, but that's a total hash rate running in my old house, which is 690 mega hashes. And then what I'm owed right now is 0.155. And then if I scroll down, there's a tab I can hit. This is calculator. And I'm just going to read it to you. Based off the last 12 hours of mining, I'm earning 0.244 Ethereum a month. Well, this thing has been down for 3 hours, so I've lost a lot of stats. But even at 0.244 Ethereum a month, at the current price of Ethereum, which is $4,428, I am making $1,067 a month. But the thing is, I don't really think about the per month that much. I think about it a little bit. It has to be at least enough to pay the electric bill, which is like $550 a month. Because I know Ethereum is going to be worth more next month than it is this month. Does that make sense? Because they pay me in Ethereum, they don't pay me in cash. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. I cashed out some, oh man, here's a sad story. I cashed out some Ethereum last week at the value of $3,800. So that it would hit my bank account the same day I was going to look at a car that I wanted to buy. It's a used car, piece of junk. Because you're my work friend, you know my Nova's smashed. You've also been watching my videos. So it's just a junker. And I get there to look at the car, and I'm like, oh no, look, my Ethereum just came out, and Ethereum's worth now $4,200. And I bought it, and I sold it at $3,800. If I waited until today to sell it, I would have $400 more. Did it lock up? What happened?
You pressed buttons too hard.
Okay. It was just turning the monitor off to go to sleep. Still running 260, and we've been chatting for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're definitely stable now. But even the worst thing is, the person who wants to sell me the car, her ex is on the title, and nobody knows how to contact him. This is my look of disapproval.
The what?
What? The title? You ever heard of that?
No, for...
It's a piece of paper that says who owns a house or a car.
Okay.
And if two people's names on it and you want to sell it, both of them have to sign it to sell it.
Boo.
Boo.
And it's the person that not relationship in anymore.
Yeah, but I still want that car. It's because it's a year, make, and model that I've owned before.
What is it?
2001 Cavalier.
Okay.
Well, technically, I had a 98 and I had a 2000.
Shush.
But I know how to fix a couple things on it. And it's got common problems that are not the kind that make it not drivable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like the pieces of metal that go under the doors rust out, but not the frame. The muffler rusts out. The alternator or the water pump, and I know how to change both of those. And the dash rattles. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I have seizure dash. That's it. Cryptocurrency moves so fast. Dang it. Now you can't even purchase it.
Well, if you do want to purchase it, there's a channel I recommend you subscribe. What I do is I subscribe and I hit the bell and I hit notifications none. And then when I'm thinking about buying something,
So hit the bell, but didn't hit the bell.
well, you hit the bell and change it to none. Because what I do is I go to my subscriptions and I hit his and I watch his videos, and he'll say, I think Bitcoin is going to be this low. And then I set an alert on my phone on a certain app. I'll tell you what the app's called. The app is called Bitcoin Checker. You basically go in there and say, I want you to use Coinbase, or I want you to use Bittrex, whichever one is the one you have an account with, and watch the price of Bitcoin. And when it gets down to this, do an alert on my phone. Well, I did that, and based off of a recommendation he made in he made a recommendation in 2018. He said, I think Bitcoin will go down to this number. So I set an alert for that, and I didn't buy Bitcoin. I bought Ethereum because Ethereum and Bitcoin mostly follow each other. One goes up, the other goes up. And then it goes down, the other one goes down. So I bought Ethereum, like $100 of it, in 2019. In February of this year, it was worth $6,000. And I sold half of it and bought some of these graphics cards.
Moment.
Someone just commented on my Facebook to ask me if they can be in a future video. Plan something. Just tell me what you have in mind. I wonder if he wants to be in a sci-fi comedy video or a tech video or an upgrade video or what. Also, Kay, if you didn't see, because we're about to end this stream now, if you're still going to be up, I've got 2 videos uploaded this week, and I'll tell you what they're about, and maybe you'll want to watch one or both. The first one was The Wizard and the Rainbow Princess, which one that took me, what, literally 6 months to make?
I think.
I've been working on it every week for 6 months, and that's filming, writing, well, writing first, writing, filming, costume, lighting, cameras. Charlie was here as in the background sometimes helping with focusing the camera and stuff, and the editing was intense, like 50 gigs of files just to make a 15-minute video.
50 gigabytes, jeez.
Yeah, but the other video I did this week was me pulling out the fender on the Nova, and I did a nice little sci-fi scene where I dematerialized it from the garage and rematerialized it into the driveway so that it would be by the tree stump, where I was using the tree stump as an anchor to yank on the fender using a winch. Oh, by the way, Kay, I forgot to mention, the person that I subscribe to on YouTube, and I watch him occasionally for cryptocurrency analysis, his channel name is called
Yes, stable.
Data Dash. 2 words. What'd you say?
Yeah, it is still stable.
Yeah, we've been chatting for like the last 20 minutes or half an hour, and the other time it wasn't stable. I think my monitoring software would just have rebooted this and taken care of it. She says, thanks for always being there, Charlie. Yeah, that's real thank you, Charlie, for staying through the whole video. And the whole stream, I mean.
I won't randomly escape. I'm back and the video went to bed. What?
Oh, he took his phone to bed so I can watch the rest of the stream.
He doesn't have a phone.
Oh, he doesn't?
It's his iPad.
His iPad? got my butt in stream. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
Well, let's face this way.
Okay.
Turn around and look down.
Yes. Now what?
So the batteries died in our mics, and
I see.
I got this other
Nah.
lab mic and I plugged it into the computer. So we're gonna end the stream now. At least, and this is our first time testing these wireless mics, so we now know how long the batteries last because they were 100% charged before we started.
So like 2.5 hours? No, 3 hours.
At least 3 hours. So when I end the stream, it'll say the total time.
Yeah.
So let's see what people are saying in the chat before I close out. Charlie's sitting down.
Yeah, I missed the name of the channel.
The
Data Dash.
Data Dash. You'll notice because his channel is all green.
Yes, I want the malware moment. That sounds so bad out of context.
All right, guys, we've had a blast streaming. I've seen a lot of my friends show up on here and people from Charlie's channel as well. So again, thanks.
This was a good
His channel
fun
is
stream.
Elomento Plays. It's spelled ELOMENTOPLAYZ. And that's it.
Yay. Moment.
If you came in later in the stream, maybe watch the thing tomorrow or later this weekend.
The thing.
Peace. Bye.